Hey, hey, welcome into the AEL University Elite Series. It is none other than Matsy and TwoTapTony. What?
How did I get here? Matt, what's going on? I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, you're the camera guy.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, they needed a fill-in. Emp's feeling under the weather. They needed a fill-in. I'm here to fill his shoes, hopefully, and yeah, see some good Counter-Strike.
Good Counter-Strike. Well, you've come to the right place, Tony. And you've come to the right place for a wonderful matchup tonight. We've got lots of great stuff on its way tonight. Honestly, cannot wait for today's games. But, you know, before the games, we have to talk about some other exciting things, and those are none other than our sponsors! So, without further ado, let's give a big shout out to none other than AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Next up, it's the one that makes me hungry. Might have some after. It's Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And last but not least, it is Game on Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much-needed cancer research projects. For every student sign-up, the AEL donates a portion to Game on Cancer. So if you'd like to donate, please head on over to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page, and you can check them out via the QR code below. So big shout-out to all of our sponsors there.
Yeah, huge shout out, and yeah, hopefully we'll of course get ourselves some Indomie later, Matt, and after some very, very hungry players, of course, for some great games this evening.
Hey, I'm ready for some Indomie, Tony. I mean, you know, if you saw Twitter today, there was a wonderful photo of me handing out some Indomie. So
I
you
wish
could
I
get
was
some
that
from
other
me
guy in the
personally.
photo.
You could be Super Mario. Who knows? But before we get into the games, we have to check out our standings to see how we got to be where we are today. So obviously at the top of things, you can see UNSW taking away the lead there based on the round differences there. Definitely doing a great job this season. RMIT trailing down to second place. Both teams 4-1, just based off little map differences there. That's the difference between them. And following suit is going to be UTS and Monash, and in the same boat there, both on 3-2, but just having those little differences to shape up the placement. And at the bottom of the league, we do have UOM and ANU. But definitely, it's been one hell of a season, to be honest with you. Like, everybody, you know, has definitely made their best impression. And they've definitely done a great job at making an impact.
Yeah, there's definitely been some very close games, of course, from the observer seat. And now here, looking at the round wins and round losses, Matt, there's quite like a very close differential between, you know, UNSW, you can see 51-49, and then of course Monash 60-51, 58 and 49 there for UTS. A lot of very close games, but also a few one-sided affairs. Of course, RMIT, you see 79-53. That's quite a big gap there, and of course as well a team like ANU 43-61. So there's been some one-sided games, and then of course there's been some very close ones.
Absolutely. And it just goes to show how evolutionary the games really are. But let's take a look at our bracket now. After we've seen our standings, we've got our bracket for our playoffs. And you can see tonight's games are going to be on there, following suit with our future dates here as well. But tonight, we've got two best-of-3 matchups. And it's going to be starting off UTS taking on ANU. And on the bottom side of things, it will be Monash taking on UOM there, Tony. But there's a little thing that you have to think about heading towards next week based on the results of these matches, isn't there, Tony?
Yeah, you can see that little selection bar there across the playoff bracket. So the winners of tonight's games, luckily, UNSW gets to pick which one they want to verse. RMIT then, of course, gets the remaining team to verse in their match. So UNSW going to be playing a bit of close attention tonight to see who they maybe feel they're better suited for in that upper bracket of the playoffs. And for RMIT, they kind of just whatever the luck of the draw is.
That's right. I think they'll be happy either way. They've been pretty confident through the season there, but enough about them. We get to talk about them next week. Today, we are going to get into the head-to-head now. You can see the roster. We've seen them before. We see them again. It's UTS and ANU. UTS being repped by KFC, Jennings, Combo, Coffee, and Pass. And ANU going to be repped by Bonkgate, Danger, Jish, Toasty, and Barry Larry 17 Jr. These players have made a statement through the weeks, haven't they, Tommy?
Yeah, I definitely have seen quite a bit out of ANU, especially Jish and Toasty have definitely been showing up a little bit more as the weeks have progressed. And well, especially for UTS, you've seen KFC, you've seen Combo, you've seen Coffee, Pass. All of these guys on this UTS roster have been putting up some exponential numbers, and that's why they're kind of seated as the heavy favorite going into tonight's match.
That's right. Definitely shaping up to be the favorite there, but, you know, we'll see what happens in reality. I think anything's possible. You know, maybe with a bit of coffee, they could go a long way. Definitely could get a coffee right now for myself. No, I won't do that. But no, happy days, Tony. I'm really keen to see what these teams are made of. You know, obviously heading towards the playoffs, we have a pretty great season, I'd say. Everyone's definitely shown what they're made of, and now is, I guess, the most important time, really. Speaking of most important time, I see a Counter-Strike on our screens, Tony. I think we could be getting underway into the game here.
Oh, yes, we are, Matt. Live into the first map. It's UTS ANU, and of course, we want to quickly touch on the vetoes. We had some interesting ones come through for the side of UTS. It was Overpass for the first map, Mirage second, and then Decider going to be seeing Vertigo, I believe. But of course, Pistol Round has started off. UTS getting to start that CT side, and you can see a very heavy stack towards A already, kind of reading the pace of ANU and knowing that they probably want to get Pistol going as quickly as possible.
That's right. Certainly want to get that going as quick as they possibly can here. We'll see if they can make it theirs, though. Pass. Going for the shots already. Good for one. Looking for a second. Does have players to worry about in Monster as well, but the team is there to support them. Shots coming out from Danger now. Trying to push up. Ooh. It's not going to be enough, though. I really like that defense from the CT side. They didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, very hyper-aware rotate there from UTS. As we said, they stacked that A site and then immediately down to B as they heard the footsteps come through. And of course, playing some very upfront positioning there towards Monster, towards Short. Of course, you can play those barrels. And then we had a player in Water as well. UTS, very, I guess, covering of each other's blind spots, and ANU unfortunately dropping that pistol. Just gonna have to shake it off, go into the next tier, but for the side of UTS, immediately going to be getting that M4A1S out for Coffee.
That's right, A1S is out, and they've taken a slither of damage, maybe taken a little more. Coffee tries to pre-fire it there, taking a lot of punishment. Could be a good opportunity for the T's here, but not gonna peek it. Coffee does actually get taken eventually, though. KFC there for the trade-off, so the T's not going to be able to hunt down that rifle. Maybe in the long run they could. The CTs are keeping their eyes over that area, though, so opportunity less than likely, but, you know, they're still trying for it. Still thinking about that position now. Danger. Got their teammate there to support them. And could see Jish looking to run their way through as well, creeping up from T stairs now. Ready to get something done. Obviously losing a player in the interim, not going to be the best for them. 2 versus 4 now. Thinking about their options, and their options dwindle, as does the timing here. And we are seeing the players encircle upon this one last D pass, passing around the corner, and storms the front for the win. 2 nice, comfortable rounds, I'd say, for UTS there.
Yeah, not losing all too much of the weaponry, and a little smart thing to draw on there, of course, MP9 better at that closer range, so you saw the USP come out for that kill at long, and very smart from UTS overall, knowing how their guns work, how the positioning works, and how they want to play it. Now ANU going to be forcing it up, AKs to boot, and this is where we see the game start to really mold its shape here, man. Of course, you lose the pistol more than assuredly, bound to lose the second, but the third is where it really counts.
That's right. Time to make themselves known, get themselves on the board here. Great util already being pushed out, though. They're really trying to collect some territory at this stage. I like the positioning, but they get caught off guard, not checking the angle there. Nice one from Coffee, strangling that one through. Danger also almost getting cooked alive. Luckily, the smoke was there to save them. We'll see who lands the next blow, though. CT's with an early advantage. Don't want to give anything up. KFC's position, though, is given. They may have to expose themselves to get out. No, it's going to be traded by Danger. Good on 4 for 4 now.
Make it 4 versus 3. Coffee quick trade there to Barry Larry. I'm saying you with that con control they've got, they can look to take some more space past. Jenna's going to be swinging together towards that monster tunnel. Jenna's, of course, only MP9, couldn't afford to upgrade into this one. And ANU a little bit slower now, and the backstand's going to come through. Combo goes for the swing, great flash there to set up Jenna's for a nice little double there, collecting the kill reward of the MP9. And third round UTS, Matt.
Yeah, that's right. Lucky number 3 going to be UTS there. They're still flexing their confidence through. And it is looking better. We'll see how ANU shapes up, though. Obviously, losing out the gun round's going to be a big hit to their confidence, but doesn't mean it's the end of days there. There's still opportunities here for them to try and progress forward. Let's see if they can make it work now, though. Could be a bit of a rush heading towards the B side here. That util not going to catch them here. Let's see if they're going to be able to read this one on the CT side.
Might be an inkling there, especially you can hear the footsteps start to flood through. Great flash there, but great trades here. You can see UTS immediately call action as the flashes come through and as the util flies. It's another round. UTS only losing once again, and remember in the process, Matt, they're keeping these rounds close to flawless here.
Flawless victory seems to be what they're trying to go for here. We'll see if they can make it work, though. So they are going to be looking to clear house now. ANU, they've got the power in their hands. Bonkade on that orb definitely could open up the gates for them. We'll see if they can find an opener they're so desperately searching for now, though. Talking decent util. Gonna get anybody. Ooh, Bonkade actually gonna get caught for a lot of damage, even more so. I thought they might get taken away just then and there, but not today. 5 HP, still gonna be able to stay away. Let's see how they go sticking around, though. The CTs are doing a great job holding their distance, using their util to their advantage.
As you see, Barry and Larry, though, able to pick up one, that smoke to hold the distance there towards the bathroom for coffee. We see that smoke time and time again. Each round he's thrown it. ANU, of course, haven't really put too much towards the bathroom position. Going to be going for a long side approach this time around. You can still see Barry Larry just lurking it up over at B. Trying to keep UTS's attention divided. Coffee, he's very careful, playing out in a very open angle. He's going to be taken out by Toasty.
That's right. Going to be taken out there, and it's going to be a one-man advantage for the T's now. We're going to set up the A side here. They're going to play her in Bang to worry about, though. It's going to be down, and they're going to get caught jumping over the top. Unfortunate for Toasty, but now it's even Stevens. Bonkade can take out the mid player, but Combo's crept through the smoke. Great kills coming out now. Barry Larry, last man standing. Trying to flash the side here, peek into it. They flash themselves. That's going to be unfortunate. Gives them an opportunity to peek around the corner. They play off each other. And that is going to be the round taken away by UTS there. Great teamwork in the end in order to allow them to storm the front, retake control of the round, and secure number 5. My word, Tony. ANU were looking like they were on track for something there.
Yeah, it was a good hit there towards Long, taking out Coffee, and then, well, flooding the site with util, able to molly smoke there towards Dumpster. And the UTS, they weren't really scared of those smokes. You saw Combo really get up in their face, and coming away with a double in a situation like that, you feel like ANU should have been aware of the positions that were kind of being compromised after those smokes came up. Unfortunately, not the way they want to start their map pick here in this best of 3. Down 5-0 here to UTS, and well, for UTS, really all about the economy game at the moment. Of course, you can see players with high cash totals. ANU, take a short monster control.
That's right, take it to the short monster control and look to go for a stroll. Down the other side now. We'll see if they can manage it further, though. Smoke coming out, a flash as well. Pass, plays around it. I love it. They play through the slight gap there and actually get a kill off it. Fantastic stuff coming through from them there. T's could be shaken up as a result of that, but it looks like they're unwavering. They're going to try and bounce over the top there, see if they can get a spot onto anybody.
That's just CS2 things, Matt. You can see more dynamically through those smokes, especially with the fact that you can toss a HE and completely blow it apart. No longer the wall that it was in Go. ANU, they're thinking about putting their foot on the gas right now. Bonk just trying to see if he can find something through that smoke as it comes up. There is going to be a late wrap here through the CT spawn onto the B side. ANU choose to still go that way with 30 seconds. Kind of have to, but the bomb's in the hands of UTS in the middle of that monster tunnel. Danger has a great wrap up here into heaven. He is able to shoot one out for alerting the troops. KFC takes out Toasty. They're not able to finalize that kill onto the monster players, and now it's up to Danger for 27 HP. Shot down. Silent. Drop. And the shot comes from past. Nice little wallbang to boot there. The penetration good on that pistol. Matt, 6 rounds to UTS.
That's it. They're on a streak, and they're not looking to lose that streak anytime soon. ANU, they're having some close moments, but they just seem to struggle when it comes to closing there. Eager to see if they can redeem themselves even slightly heading into this one, though. The utility a bit lacking could be costly for them, but if they manage to get one swift hit successfully, definitely could pay off. Looks like everyone's going to stack up through towards mid now, though. They've got a couple of long players to worry about. KFC posted up, ready to peek around this corner. Does spot one, goes for it, supported by their teammate as well. Great trades coming through there. No one really getting ahead of it just yet, but it seems Barry Larry peek around the WC, and they will be able to pull through 3 for 3 now. The T's on the back end, though, because Jish is taking a bit of damage.
Yeah, you can see Combo walking closer to the bathroom. Expecting it already pushed up ANU. Great trade there from Danger, though. Able to isolate that fight. Jenna's now just tucking behind the truck. Still a whole minute left to play with. ANU don't have to commit to A if they don't want to here, Matt. They've drawn rotation from UTS as well.
They could draw a little more. Time ticking here. Barry Larry ready to peek, has their teammate posted up on short as well. Jenna's not going to be in their line of sight, though. I like where they're posted right now, because they can spot out for the AWP there. And their teammate might have enough time to wrap. Ooh, here we go. Peek in the crosshair. Barry Larry gets time for the peek, though. Takes a slither of damage, but the AWP a bit more decisive than some AK bullets. So going to be left down to pass. Probably can be heard passing through the underpass as well. That could be a bit dangerous for them. They've at least got a molly, a bit of util to play with here. So if they want to go for this retake, it isn't improbable. They definitely have the possibilities there. Really going to take their time, though. Peeking around these corners, really thinking things through. Ooh, wrong call on that one, but you never be too careful. We're going to peek into it now. Fake it out. Wait and see. There we go. Teams peek together, and it does work out in the end. I love that teamwork coming through from them there, because if they peeked individually, definitely could have gone a very different way. Well played by ANU to pull together and take their first.
Yeah, first on the board, and maybe the first of many for ANU. I have to say, and you, of course, highlighted the great timing there on the flash to swing together. Almost a spray transfer. I believe that's what that last UTS player was going for. It's pretty close. But, of course, unfortunately, didn't quite land. 6-1 means that UTS still driver's seat, Matt, but the CT side, their economy's quite bleeding dry here. Important kill to find for Coffee. Gonna backing off through that bathroom. Now swapping over to the long side. KFC holding that party push coming through from ANU, and they shake hands. ANU have to give up that first one.
Yeah, unfortunately going to have to give it up, and they are going to take one of their own now. KFC looking to zone one out as well, though. Head gets spotted, but they don't take damage. So good intel on both sides there. KFC forced to back out. Might actually get caught here. They got a teammate close by, though, to support them, so it could work out. Speaking of working out, they managed to take out Barry Larry. Things working out quite well. KFC still holding, though. Knows someone's above him. Getting spotted. Yeah, it's so close, yet so far. The T's pull through, though. And we'll be getting ahead of that one. A couple of players pretty tagged up. Combo looking to make it even worse. Bonkate not looking straight to the direction there. And now Combo going to be an absolute thorn in their side. Taking more damage. Jish at least pulls through for the kill. But both players very close to meeting their ends there. That incendiary, if it hits the right spot, could honestly kill either of them, if not both.
Heaven smoke thrown for ANU. Flash over the top. There's the molly. Incendiary towards short. Forces bomb carrier back. That's Jish now to have to walk around through Monster. as Danger's walking out. And you have run the clock a little bit too thin this time around. It's going to tick down, and UTS are going to be securing themselves another on the board.
That's right. Securing the kills on the board right now as the time runs thin. Definitely cutting it down to the wire there, though. Looking very scary, but for UTS, confidence only continuing to build here. It's just one step at a time. At least Jish managing to hold on to that M4 could help them, but it's still looking pretty grim in the weapons department. We'll see what the Tech 9s can do, though. Already mustering some courage through towards the fountain. Coffee, this nade could be huge if they land in the right spot. They thought about it. Oh, they hear the steps, though. They're ready for this push. Getting the shots through already. Nobody there to support them. Too little, too late. That's a gun now afforded to the T's. And they do actually lose a couple of players as a result. Not too bad for the T's on basically an eco here.
Yeah, they've secured themselves an M4. Hands of Jish. UTS, they still have one rifle in play and a few MP9s that are quite good at that close range. Toasty, though, holding for this fling. But a jump around the corner. Combo's gotten away. And he's gotten the M4 too. Jish now trying to chase him down, but Combo with 10 HP able to get out. Nice little off angle there on the drop down pass. Able to find it. ANU, they steal some guns away. They make it a little costly. But UTS is still picking them apart piece by piece.
That's right, piece by piece, little by little. They're managing to whittle down those rounds in their favour. It's all starting to stack up here, especially heading towards the tail end of this half. ANU really got to think about what they want to do coming forward here. Stacked up once again, though. Looks like they're leaving one player to trail in Jish there. Watch things out towards the backyard, see if anybody's going to be pushing through. Good early damage on both sides, though, from the util. Speaking of KFC, shooting through the fire and flames does take Danger out, so that's going to be a grand start for the CTs, opening up for one. The T's are looking to mostly stack up towards the long and or mid, though. Jish could get caught in the back line here. AFC going to be spotted coming up the ladder, though, so good patience there, finding a kill back. Keeps the bomb in their hands. We'll see how they manage to re-strategize heading into this one, though. Coffee, a kill could be around the corner.
He's waiting for it. Definitely expecting it. And ANU slow down the pace, but just a little bit. Accelerate in a moment's notice. Toasty able to find one over to Coffee. And ANU will start to group up towards that long hand side of things. Jenna's taken out in the open, a little bit of an aggressive swing on that fake truck. Combo playing towards the truck of his own. He's got some good cover. Path through position goes for a little bit of an opportunity. It isn't going to favor this time around. Pass just goes immediately through that smoke and gives it up. ANU had to fight for it, but a second round off the back of a crucial pick there in bathroom.
That's right. All working out and paying dividends for them there. They path themselves towards victory. And it does pay off. If they can take two more just like that, it could even work out to be an okay half for them. Considering UTS down to pistols now, this round looking already favourable, but never say never, those pistols could be deadly. Put in the right hands here. I like this early boost for KFC, that one single shot could be landing onto its target, but the T's heading towards a very A-sided focus at the moment. They've got 3 players on long already with the bomb carrier. I love how Jish has been playing this lurk as well. Spotting the CTs, trying to go for these cheeky pushes here, really stopping them from culminating their efforts. Coffee could be the thorn in the side, though. This timing could be huge.
And you can see Monkey able to find one first on the Coffee, and the rotation immediately here. Players flush themselves out through long once again. And pass. Well, Zookie here to help him out. Bonk. Then we finding one again on a combo. You can see that there's nothing really UTS can do with just the pistols in this round. AK is kind of the heavier firepower flying through. And, of course, making sure nobody's coming in late. Early HE there from Toasty. A bit of the smoke. He's got a nice headshot line in there to pass. What does Jennings do, Matt? Not a whole lot, really. Maybe steal away a Diamond's exit. Only a dink for his troubles. ANU for a third round now in this first half. Of course, UTS already more than solidified themselves a victory over this first half. And for ANU, you start to wonder, this CT side's got to look crash if they're going to be jumping back into this one. But last round of this half, everybody now purchasing up. It's going to be a scout coffee.
When in doubt, go for scout, eh? Seems that's going to be the philosophy they live under. We'll see if it works out into this one, though. Coffee forced back, does get caught trying to retreat there. KFC getting caught pushing ahead. It's all falling apart from the get-go here for UTS. Just getting caught going for these individual peaks, not being able to play around one another. And it's really strugglesome for them. Hopefully they can reformulate, though. Combo. Now's their time.
Yeah, tucked into the truck corner. And Jenna's going to be playing the other position there on the headshot. And they're backing off, though. I thought Combo was going to go for the swing there. Opportune moment. Might have presented itself. Pass up towards heaven. And here's going to be the straight-up swing with a flash. Fly, the smoke to give ANU all the cover they need. Strut their way into this site. Two players coming from that CT line and also going to be mollied off. Great space denial here from ANU.
Yeah, Niall superb there. We'll see if they can find a bit more out of this, though. 1 for 1 already. Jenna's last player standing here. No util, it's all dry peaks, baby. They're playing it like it's DM. They found one. Looking for another around the corner there. But it's not meant to be. They do get caught by Barry Larry. And they secure the half. 8 to 4 there. ANU doing pretty decent, bringing themselves back. You know, taking those last 3 rounds in a row definitely could be a great confidence booster for them. I'm very eager to see what they can come up with heading into this next one.
Yeah, need to see some more numbers here on the board, especially out of Jish. We hyped him up in the pregame, Matt. Jish has been playing pretty well recently here for ANU, but unfortunately, just not tonight. Maybe first round, first half nerves. And especially against a team like UTS, you can't really blame him. UTS have been hitting a lot of shots this evening.
They for sure have, my friend. 50 watts and lots of shots and more on their way as well. Danger is cooking there. Huge kills coming out from ANU. They muster the courage on their CT side and they managed to carry this momentum even further forward. There's only 3 rounds between these two teams now. It's crazy to think about where we came from versus now for these teams, huh? And I'm eager to see if ANU can continue on this path of blood.
Yeah, they need to keep these rounds stringing together, especially as the CT side, where your money bonus isn't the best compared to the T side. They get the bomb plant purchase. And well, we're going to be seeing them flood up through con here for the side of UTS. Nobody really playing too close to that one. Toasty opting for a little bit of an off angle here in the bathroom. And he's going to be swung 1 by 1. Give him 3 with the help of Danger. Danger looking for the final. Nail in the coffin. 35 HP for Jenners. MP9 is retrievable, but not without a swing from Danger. ANU starting to close the gap with 6, the second round after the pistol.
That's it. Managed to snatch it away there. Let's see if UTS can bring themselves back now. They've got their weapons, plentiful amounts of utility, and they are ready to rumble. Here we go again, my man. Slithering through towards the default position. CRT's going for that split. Couple towards B and Monster. The rest looking to take things through towards Con and mid. Let's see if they can get a kill in Con, though. Waiting for their opportunity. Good flash there. The CT's forcing them back a little bit. KFC taking a bit of damage in the meantime, though. Jenner's peeking into it. Ooh, they got the molly. That actually might help force the issue. But blockade. Oh, love the push. It could have worked, but the gamble does not pay off there. And it will work out wonderfully for UTS.
Yeah, great reaction there from Jetters, knowing that smoke swing was going to come through. Danger going to aggress up through Con's stairs for the moment. Con is headed to B, and they've gone silently out through Monster. The cut noise here, BowserViri. Is it going to be mollied off? A little bit of an off angle here towards the water. It is able to find two. Genesis and Combo drop. Bomb goes down here, but UTS in a bit of a panic. You can see the pass is nowhere near this side, man. It's up to KFC to get cooked up in the gravy. That Toasty's cooking up. Its pass wrapped around now to heaven. The bomb isn't planted for him. And BowserViri's got the shot. It's ANU, the 7, and unfortunate timing there, Matt. They got the bomb down, but UTS weren't quite able to put themselves in a situation to win that round.
Yeah, not able to slither into position comfortably there, and it will cost them. ANU, only one round between them now. Definitely fighting for it, and eager to see if that fight is going to go on. But we press on. Head forward in, it's around 16 here. Nade straight down the middle. Good positioning as well. Danger doesn't care though. They've got the AWP. Ooh, falling back. I thought maybe they'd go for the attack there. Smoke going to be put in place of their previous position though. Giving up the territory and the T's. They've got a lot of freedom of movement. They can push all the way up long for free. And they can get a little bit of positioning through towards short as well. Bearing in mind, Danger still posted up just outside of the toilets there.
Yeah, posted but not moving. Thanks for the moment. Decides to back off. Feel like the position is a little bit compromised with the fact that UTS are getting quite close. Jenna's over towards long. Expecting rotate there, BowserViri. Down to B. Reliance on Danger to hit this first shot, man.
Well, if there's a man you can count on, it'd be Danger. Speaking of, we're on Danger now. Trying to seek out the AWP shot. It's not going to work whatsoever. Unfortunately, missing the timing there. Bomb goes down, and it's on for a 5v3. CTs. Do they go for this? That's the big question. They've got a couple of flashes, a HE. They've taken the AWP back. Oh, no, they have not. And it's getting worse and worse as the time goes on here. I think they just opt in to latibulate this time. They can keep the AK, keep the M4. They got a bit of money still split between most of the players, so they should be okay heading towards the next round, but still, it's less than ideal conceding a round like that one.
Yeah, giving that one up and losing a lot of guns in the process. You give it the AWP up in the process as well. Costly investment. And you feel this is where UTS can really start to sway this one back. Of course, it's been an even start to this second half. Very much almost a tied scoreline here. But UTS, this is where they can really put their foot on that pressure. They can start to get aggressive, maybe steal those guns away, and make it more and more costly here for ANU, because that's where the economy starts to drip out a little bit. The loss bonus only at 1900 now for the side of ANU, so they lose this one, Matt. I don't think they're going to have quite the purchase going into the second.
I think that's a worthy assumption there, Tony. I think they probably won't be looking too good. Speaking of not looking too good, Danger going for the shots there. Ooh. Cooking up a storm, fire coming through. Pass ready for the peak, maybe not. Toasty makes it Toasty, getting some shots through there. Looking to see if they can find another right around these corners. Jenna's taking a bit of damage. Toasty, I love this post-up position. They can bait out their teammate, go for some shots perhaps, but it is going to be combo to find Danger. Opening up a bit more space there. Still got Toasty to worry about though. If they don't check behind them, they actually all might die here. If BowserViri is distractive, this could work out wonderfully, but I love this patience from Jenna's.
Yeah, Jenna's at least for the moment. BowserViri caught in an awkward engagement there on the swing. Jenna's, ooh, this is a very aggressive fight to take there. Toasty actually going to win that one out. Quick trade back from KFC, and the pressure is still being put towards his A side. BowserViri stuck behind that truck. Headshot angle being held pretty perfect right now. It's going to be... We'll see though, the double swing there towards long is great. Bonk could look to make the trade back. So KFC, now it's Jish, 1v2. Smoke on the bomb. Smoke on the cross out here. Jish is going to have to isolate these duels right now, but the wrap here from KFC is good because I don't think Jish is going to expect this at all, Matt.
I don't think it either. I think they're expecting the players to be on the site in front of them. This is huge for KFC. They play patient, wrap around the back, and get the stab there with the bullets. Well played by UTS. Just biding their time, and it pays off. That's going to put ANU in a very tough spot. Just look at their money. Not ideal at all. They can go for upgraded pistols, maybe a little bit of Kevlar, but I don't even know if they're going to opt in for that one, to be honest with you. Still pondering on their options for sure. It looks like it could be a whole lot of nothing. Rushing their way straight down mid. Let's see if they are going to get caught out by the T's. Looks like they're looking a way down. Ooh, they're going for the pyramid, Tony. It's back.
Was it, or is it more of a square? There's 4 of them there, isn't there? Or 5? There's a full 5. Flashes over the top. And yeah, no, it's more a square. Unfortunately, one of them decided not to get on top, but they're on top in terms of getting the kills, Matt. They've stolen away 2 rifles here. AK's dropped. And now down to the 3v4. UTS in an awkward spot now.
Yeah, placed in quite an awkward position, considering the CTs have stolen 2 rifles back. We'll see if they are going to use them to succession, though. Picking around the corner, that's one of the pistols going bye-bye there, Toasty. Now making it a bit more comfortable, but in saying that, the round still pressing on. KFC holding the stairs. I love this. Peekaboo, I see you, and it works out, but not too well. They at least find another kill for themselves, but they do lose the extra weapon in the process. Jish now very far away, probably just going to opt to save the AK here, bring it into the next one. They've done a great job in the round regardless of whether they won or lost. 3 kills for them on their basically eco. Really good effort.
Yeah, I have to give ANU some credit there. Well, bomb will detonate. It's 11 now to UTS, getting close to that match point here in this first map, Matt. And of course, this is ANU's pick. We go to Mirage after this, and you feel if this is the way UTS is starting this series off, they're looking well in form going into Mirage. But ANU, it's not over yet. That lady hasn't sung. They've still got these guns. Need good work now. They've been given a little bit of a lifeline, especially with the fact that they saved that one AK. Didn't make it as costly for them into this round, especially with purchase. Eliminating out the door. Danger going to be holding a little bit of an awkward angle here for UTS, but they're expecting it. They're going to check it. A little bit of spray, a little bit of a molly. Big time. Danger forced out there, but you've got Toasty to cover his crossfire. And UTS, they lose the tail end of that duel.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one for them. ANU bringing it back there with Barry Larry. KFC on a great angle as well. If we do see the peek through here, a kill could certainly be in order. Not going to happen just yet, though. Patience paying off. Pass could be the one to find it, actually. Good peek around the corner there. Toasty not even thinking about that place. And it does pay off in the end. CT is now left cornered. Holding on to this site for dear life. Holding outside, as a matter of fact, as well. The T's are ready to clear the path here towards a potential plan because the time is ticking down. They need to get a move on here. CT's posted up. Now, U2 will try delay. Good shots already, though. They're not going to be able to avoid that one. Bomb outside a monster there. Kills left, right, and center. Love the fire coming through as well. Really trying to stall the T's out as long as they possibly can. They run through the fire and flames, though. Get that bomb picked up and a kill after it. That is going to be a great way to get the plant down at the last possible moments here. Leaving it all up to Jish now. Peeking up and getting dropped down. Map point now for UTS. 1 away from potentially taking map number 1.
You feel so much pressure on ANU to hold that bomb there, and all they had to do is play off of it, man. They could have played as far back as possible, maybe get someone all the way up in T-spawn next to those barrels and play an off angle on the headshot. Unfortunately, though, UTS were able to get through that smoke and that molly, grab that bomb, secure themselves the plant, and of course the kills afterwards, just a bonus here. Match point in this first one. UTS now looking for this push towards long, but it's a double up lineup there. The famous from Barry Larry and a follow from Danger. And UTS dropped like dominoes to ANU's util placement there, Matt.
That's right, playing very strategic and really picking the right battles there with the util. See if it works out again, though. I love that little angle from Danger. You don't see that one too often, do you? Shooting through the slide there, Tony. Yeah, love to see different angles. Speaking of, an angle found there by Coffee, but they are going to be found by the auto shotty to close out that one. So ANU still in it and still doing their very best to win it. What a round it was, but there's still plenty more to go if ANU want to stay in the show here.
Yeah, and they've still got a bit of money to purchase. That auto shotty for Bonk means that you can drop an M4. The kill reward actually coming in handy there with Bonk getting that final kill. M4 tossed over to Toasty, and ANU have a little bit of a better purchase than you would have thought at the start. HE flies Molly early towards connector combo. Able to find Barrier Larry over towards short water position. Coffee comes flying through that smoke. Almost gets a flick there onto Danger, but Danger with a quick response. UTS though, quick response of their own. They're looking to wrap back up over towards this A site. Pass has spotted this player in connector. He's just going to hold it with the Mac 10. And even maybe get a little bit close against Danger on the drop. The timing is unfortunate. Now a 2v4 here for ANU.
That's right. 2v4. It's going to be a dire situation for them, potentially on a critical round here. Jish trying to push up, though, towards Bin, their teammate in the bank there, ready to see if there's more kills in the bank. Jish peeks through, says goodbye. Toasty follows through to die. It will be UTS taking it away there. 13-8 on our first map of Overpass. They take the advantage in their favor, and that confidence is shining oh so brightly.
Yeah, we saw it in some of the swings, some of the fights they're able to take. A lot of credit to ANU there with their utility, but of course the gunfight's just going the way of UTS in the end, and props to them. They take away ANU's pick.
That's right. Take away the pick there. Maybe they're going to try and trade picks, Tony. You never know. Anything could be on for the show there, but I'm definitely eager to see what map 2 is going to look like. Ooh. Tony. I've got to tell you. I reckon map 2 is going to fire up.
You reckon it?
I reckon.
Oh.
I reckon. It's not Inferno. Nah, I'm just messing with you. But while we get map 2 set up, everyone, we are going to head to a short break. We'll be back in a sec.
And then you go backwards. You go. Yeah, no, it was quite an interesting side, I have to say. Very one-sided affair from UTS in the opening stages of it. They just felt like they were in control, and then it started to slip away towards the tail end of that first half. We saw ANU start to get a few rounds on the board, and then they went to their CT pistol, and then we saw 8-6, Matt. It was getting out of hand. Then finally UTS were able to find themselves double digits, 10-7, and then kind of slipped back into control from there.
We did actually have the, I'd say about at the halfway point, we definitely did have, a bit of a shake-up there where both teams managed to get very close there, but obviously, in the end of the day, UTS did wrangle it back.
Yeah, and I have to give credit again as well to ANU. Some of the util placement was great, but as well the team swings there. Of course, you saw two players swinging together to take a certain fight, and I want to see a little bit more of that going into this one. ANU, I feel like there's quite a bit there in terms of their team play, and for a team like UTS, there was a lot of gunfights going their way, but not a lot of heavy strategy. Of course, there was a few strategic placements of the players, but overall, it was a lot of the gunfights going the way of UTS. And well, for ANU, I feel like they could really kind of pick up some steam here if they're able to get these first few rounds on that CT side of Mirage. You can really kind of bully a team out early on here on a map like Mirage.
We'll see if they've got that potential in order to take it. Taking it nice and slow now. I love the split. 3 towards B, couple on A. Maybe trying to leave their teammates to lead it at first, and then burst out onto the A side. Good shots coming out from Danger, though, to open up the account there. Tish as well joining in. The T's really struggling here. They at least find a kill, but it looks like a kill could be all they find at the moment. It's now both teammates very separated from one another. If the CTs just rush into this, they could easily overwhelm Jenners and then leave it all down to the teammate. Good isolation kills from Jenners, though. And speaking of, they just keep going and going. Moving it up to KFC now, last player standing. Jish knows, getting for the shot and not going to be able to lock it in though. 1 versus 1 here, KFC really trying for it. They're playing off Tetris now, getting spotted there. Jish just toying with them at the moment, playing around their cover very confidently. KFC pushing up though, Jish bring around the Rosie and they get shut down. Honestly, can't believe that just happened, Tony. That's incredible. Man advantage for ANU, but they just can't hold on to it. UTS, they strategize around it and play magnificently to bring that round back into their favor and take the first.
Very important round to win, especially pistol. That kind of sets the pace here for UTS. They can buy, and ANU unfortunately can't. We're going to be seeing some MAC 10s out, some AKs as well. No Galils, interestingly enough. UTS, not too big of Galil fans, apparently. There's a stack up towards the ticket booth there for ANU. And KFC's called a nade out. He even stops to throw it, Matt. That is a little bit of an interesting play. Combo flying through with his MAC 10. Trying to get that kill bonus up and stacks. Barry down to 3 points in HP with the help of Combo. And his pistol, they're able to find it. Doesn't even need the MAC 10. He collects those 2 with the Glock.
Why not? If they don't need it, I think they can do better without it, then just get rid of it. But they will be able to secure number 2 there for UTS. Onwards to rifles now, however, for ANU. As they pick up all the M4s, silenced and unsilenced there. Ready to go here. Let's see if the T's can manage to find an opening in the defense, though. The nade's already coming up the A main section there. Seeing if them catch anyone off guard here. KFC to support their teammate. I love that timing. They go for the peak there, do manage to get the trade back. They're going to be trading themselves in a second though. Nice position from Toasty, allowing ANU to get the man advantage.
Yeah, some great answers back from ANU, and for UTS, puts them in a bit of predicament with the fact that that Molly also missing the window, not great. Smoked off the Palace here. Toasty's looking to re-aggress. Doesn't know that they've gone all the way down through connector now. And this could be a timing. The team are expecting. Player spotted on the ticket booth. There is going to be a HG flying directly in the face. And that's an extreme amount of damage, especially on top of you. Toasty now stuck in a smoke. Coffee going to be finding danger through one of his own. Nice little off angle here for Toasty. They're not going to expect it, but they don't have to swing it. UTS can just play for the time, and they can play for the positional advantage. And Toasty finds Coffee, and he's going to be another picked up. Left to the Mac 10 of Jenners. Both players extremely low. Down to a slither of HP is Toasty. And tap onto the bomb. And he's going to be the pistol. And he's going to be stuck. I don't think Jenners knows that this bomb is being defused right now. Jenners, you need to shoot at least one bullet out of that pistol. And he doesn't know where it is. And you pick up that round.
My word. Just getting outplayed there, playing themselves even. And it will be ANU to take control of it. They're going to be absolutely chuffed with that result. Propelling them forward with a bit more of a cash flow boost there. We'll see if it is going to allow them to secure another round in their favour though. I like Bonk 8's weapon, particularly the best out of the arsenal of ANU right now. I think that auto shotty's got a lot of potential, Tony.
Especially where he's playing it underneath the palace, or sorry, on top of the palace scaffolding. Dumbo able to find it, jump up into window here for Jenners as well. A lot of UTS players now can look to flood this A site. They have control, they have smoke off the short. Jenners could look to wrap maybe onto B as well. He's got freedom of space here, Matt. And danger. He needs to be careful, making a lot of noise. Peeking towards unders.
Gosh, definitely cutting it close there on both fronts. And it looks like the shots are just coming out left, right, and center. Think about it, and it occurs. Pass. Doing a great job to pass through a lot of players towards the tail end of that one. And we'll secure the round back in favor of UTS there. Definitely eager to see what else is going to make its way through here. ANU, they looked pretty good for a second there, but UTS, they get the reins back. And let's see what they are going to do with it here, because ANU going to be stuck on into this eco now. They've got 3 nades though. It'll be a stack as a matter of fact, but it's going to be a stack of bullets heading in their direction from pass. On for the triple. Jenner's finding one of their own now. Danger, last player standing. Does say goodnight. So it will be number 4. Swiftly secured by UTS.
Yep, losing no guns. And nobody's safe hiding in the corner connector. ANU as well. This purchase not going to be the best of ones, Matt. You can see that utility going to be very scarce. You can only afford the M4s. And, well, the half armors here. No head armors for a few of these players on ANU. And well, that could be good things here for Jenners. The rest of them, they've got AKs. It doesn't really matter whether there's head armor or not. Still a one-shot. Toasty. He's going to be looking to swing there. KFC bang there for 1. Back to the matter. UTS now can look to stroll up through the short side. And there it is. Jenners abusing the fact that these players don't have head armor. Barry Larry taken out. Danger might just have to give up. B is going to be smoked off the market door, but market window isn't for the moment. It's going to be taken out anyways. Jenners finds it, and that's B site opened up here for UTS.
Open for business there. Let's see what they can muster here. Bonk 8 clearing ladder now. Going to be approaching up from short. They got a teammate as well with them. Little bits of util. They could cut off a line of sight. Flash things out perhaps. Ooh, they're not going to go for it though. Okay, I like this decision as well because their economy is absolutely in the bin right now. So they're just going to look to save this one. Keep the AK, or AKs more rather. And keep the armor they've got into the next one. I can respect it, Tony. I think that those AKs definitely can pay off for them. I just need to find the right timing and positioning there in order to get the true use out of them. But UTS going to be happy. They take 5 now, and we'll be able to dive in to more rounds ahead of them, perhaps. Ooh, and there you go. They do find a kill just at the end there as well. So nicely done by ANU. Getting a bit of patience through there. A little bit of money at the end. Maybe can help with a bit of extra util in this next round. But obviously most of them going to be just stuck in the eco zone. They have bought up 1 weapon. Oh, in fact, they've bought up a few. So why not? They can make it happen. Considering they saved 2, they've got enough to buy up for pretty much everyone else except Barry.
They opted to force into it, regardless of financials, because they need rounds more than anything, Matt. I feel very important. Coffee already starting it off, taking out Barry. Larry close there with that MP9. Jish gonna be needing the same fate that Jen is here. Bonk forced out by that molly, and UTS are just ticking all the boxes right now on that A site clear. Danger. Find one close to the vent, but not after a quick trade. That was an AWP headshot from KFC. Posted up and ready to take him out. 6 rounds already. Off to a hot start once again in the first half of this second map. UTS. Can they do anything wrong right now, Matt?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? Because they just seem to be in the driver's seat on this one. But then again, Tony, you know, we saw game 1 where they looked really confident at the start and then the wind changed. Something happened, so never say never. Something could flip. You never know. Speaking of, you never know when a kill's going to come through. There will be 2 across both teams, and it's looking like many more are in store.
Yeah, many more. Those kills are just coming quickly, Matt. We're not even 30 seconds in, and already ANU have been blown apart. Danger and Jish now just left. I like this angle from Jish. Cheeky little underscroll, maybe. Not if Jenners expects it. Jish over was short. Potential for the one-shot Beagle. Jenners is all over it. God damn. Jenners.
Love it. Absolutely love it. You can see they're playing with the utmost confidence here. Top of the board for their team so far. The only player on double digits so early on in the piece. And you're going to see what else they are going to be cooking up heading into this next one. Double AWP setup from the CTs this time. Really trying to play the stopping power. It does not work. Wow, pass. Actually overwhelms the first peak and does find the opener. Toasty trying to slip back, but the CT is getting unraveled. This haste on the attack is immense from UTS. Finding kill after kill here. Jish cornered, scared and alone. Their teammate on the complete other side of the map. As soon as one peaks, it could be game over. The timing, no! Tony! Oh, that's devastating. They were looking right at him, but they look away. Oh no, Jish. Oh no. And Danger going to be taken out as well. My god. It goes from bad to worse there for ANU, Tony.
Yeah, and that's heartless. Combo doing it with the SG, Matt. That gun's been... Well, what used
They're bringing it back.
Yeah, they're slowly starting to bring the SG back into form, maybe, and UTS definitely don't mind that gun all too much. I'm curious to see whether we have any AUGs equipped from UTS on that CT side. We haven't seen all too many of the scoped rifles in terms of the meta. It's just been AEKs, AUGs, your stock standard, maybe even a Deagle in there. A combo, he's making it work with this SG. Nice little shot there to triple. Molly on toast. I think it's getting a little bit hot underneath that balcony. And again, UTS, they're doing everything right, Matt. They're not just taking these gunfights raw, they're still throwing util, they're throwing their mollies, and it's just going nowhere here for ANU.
Yeah, really not working out at this stage, is it? They've had like these little glimmers of hope, but the glimmers just aren't shining any brighter. They're staying just that. Talking about them though, they're opting in for double AWP again. really committing to the bit there. See if it works out again for them. If they can land those early shots, right, they can get the early man advantage. I can definitely see the full potential of it, but at the moment, it's just not happening. Picking off the tees, they're already peeking again. Go for the dangerous approach, get a lot of damage on a Toasty. But now they've been forced to slow with that kill on a combo. So this is what I was talking about. Going for that early opener definitely can swing things in their favor.
Yes. I'm surprised that just a random rattled off shot there took Toasty down to 40 HP danger. Needs to be a little bit careful. That's a nice little headshot angle though that he's got. Gonna be smoking off the van. Little does he know there's a player out here. Coffee has snuck through into this market corner. Trade though for Toasty. And Jenna's back. But still, bomb in the hands of UTS. They could look to rotate out, look to take their attention over towards A, and that's definitely the call that's been made. You can see fast rotate here. Jenna's up through connector. Gonna be holding that sniper peek, that window vent pop. Barry Larry. Oh, this might be timing yet again, Matt. Oh, pulls the crosshair across. Pass now left into the 1v3. Needs to secure that plant, but also needs to be sure he's not going to get shot in the back, in the face. Pass able to find a one, but there's another AWPer in town. It's Barry Larry to find ANU their second.
That's right. They're bringing it back there, Tony. That AWP working wonders for him. We'll see if they can make it work again, though, on the last round of the half here. Definitely been a tough one, but not something that they can't look to overcome here. So the T's look to go for a bit of B presence now. They got one player posted up on mid, just to try and stall things out with a bit of use there. It won't work. Danger actually getting forced back so far, but they're not going down without a fight. I love it. They're going back and up, getting the shots through, and they managed to take two with them.
If Janus has anything to say, they swing him mid and he takes two heads, two scalps. Now it's just left to two here for ANU, Jish and Bonk. Bonk has picked up that AWP, MP9 here for Jish. UTS have control of the bomb. They could look to rotate back to A once again, but see that maybe they're expecting it. An aggressive peek here for Bonk. Gives up another life to UTS, and that, well, more than assuredly secures the round and the half. 10-2. Almost dominant fashion here. Almost flawless from UTS.
Yeah, they definitely have played super duper well on their T side there. And this CT pistol round definitely could shape the direction of where they head in this series. Like, if they take this first round, it could be the golden path towards potentially winning the series here. So ANU, the pressure is on to absolutely deliver here and now. Because if they don't, it could be apocalyptic for them.
It could be quite the catastrophe here. Bonk, good start here, finding Jetters. And that is going to be the draw of rotation here over towards A. UTS thinking a little bit too hard about this one, and ANU, they send Bonk out as well just as a distraction piece. It's taken out, naded up, and forced to back away. UTS forced to surrender that site. Barry Larry going for a little bit of cherry picking as he finds one on the combo. He was some shots on a Toasty. UTS still looking to mount the defense, mount a retake very quickly as soon as ANU have set up.
Yeah, as soon as they set up, they're right around the corner saying, surprise, here we are. And their eyes are on the prize. All players low HP right now. It's anybody's game. Pass. Not looking to pass this up, but they will be passed off into the graveyard there. Nicely done by Jish to secure it. And it is the pistol round they so critically needed, going in favor of ANU there. So a great start on a long road to recovery here. We'll see if they can muster the courage to keep it in their favor, though.
Yeah, well, they've got AKs for now. UTS can't really afford all too many pistols either. Don't have too much bonus cash. HE there. Lands good and Danger's taken out immediately for free. Mac 10 give it up. UTS could look to do something with that. The rest of ANU start to flood their way up through that short side and take those long-range engagements against UTS as they peek through connector. Combo needs to be a little bit careful.
Definitely needs to exercise caution there. Jish around the corner, ready to say hello. Proust comes through, straight into the crosshair. Not going to be ideal for the CTs at all. Jenners, though, ooh, they might be able to isolate this. Jish, panic here. Luckily, Toasty around the corner, but Toasty's gone now. Jish, stuck alone, confused there. Does have a teammate to try and help them, but it's not going to work out for our CTs. Well played by Bonkate, supporting Jish there to get those last 2 kills and push their team up to 4 here.
Yeah, up to 4, and hopefully many more to come here for ANU, but of course it's a long road ahead. Jenners with 20 kills. Very, very strong stuff out of Jenners this evening. And UTS Scout. A few M4s this time around, you can see. Ain't playing no games, ain't swinging nothing too aggressively. They're letting the Walkers head them for a second, though. Coffee flies over the top of stairs. That's 2 quick picks here for UTS. Could be a third there. Great angle over the smoke there towards the top connector. And it all settles for the moment. Early engagements, though, favor UTS.
Ooh. Definitely taking it slow and steady here, aren't they? All the T's biding their time for the moment. They got plenty of util to try and set up a site as well. I see those mollies in their hands. Smokes as well. Combo. Definitely could be resourceful here if they went B, but B not looking to be the place to be this time. It's going to be A. They will tiptoe towards a main here. No one thinking about Palace whatsoever. They've got 2 CTs to worry about. A third on their way through market, perhaps, if they do get the sound of bullets heading their way. But time ticking here. T's are making a move. Smokes out. Ready to cut off the connector slash jungle positions there. KFC on the stairs, though, can look above now, looking to see if they can fly high like a dove. T's are going right past them, but it doesn't matter. Coffee working things through with KFC, and they managed to shut them all down there. So UTS band together and take 11.
Great angle there on Firebox there from UTS as well. Hard one to clear, especially without a molly in play there from ANU. And you can see the muddy is not great at all. Scout for danger. AK forced up by Barry Larry. This is a desperation by Matt. They probably wanted to save for the next one. But it's all in round number 16. And you can see UTS. They're looking to swing mid themselves. The Eagle out bonk, though, is good at a range like that. Coffee, though, swinging through lower connector. And pass as well, getting involved in short. UTS don't want to give any mid control to ANU. I don't want to keep them waiting for too long. Out through A. And finds all 3, Matt.
Yeah, they found them all, haven't they? And it's worked out wonderfly for ANU there. Bringing themselves back on the board so quickly. Usually you'd think UTS, once they get one, they might be able to continue. But no. ANU luckily take the reins back quickly as they should. They definitely need it. As many rounds as they can get here. They don't have much wriggle room anymore, much flexibility. So everything counts from this point forward. Let's see who's going to land the first blow, though, because Jenners just says, you know what, I'm going to send it. Goes through unders and finds the first there. That's crazy confidence. We've seen time and time again.
Yeah, UTS just full of it for the moment. Steals away a player in the arsenal of ANU. Now I'm going to look to molly the window off. Smoke up through short. Unfortunately, Jenners, who just retrieved that Mac 10. And nade flies to Coffee's feet, so forced to back off with the only other rifle in play other than pass. Pass not really all too close to help this fight out. ANU Starting to think about the potential of A, especially with the fact that there's nobody holding on the site. It's KFC up in Palace with the USP.
See if it does work out though. Jenna's really making magic with that Mac 10 there. Might even make some more in a second. Toasty getting the spot on the Palace player though. Says goodbye to one. CT's not giving themselves away though. Even if they lose one member, they've still got plenty more to work with. Speaking of Coffee, bouncing over the top of the stairs there, looking for another one. Will be chased up, now leaving it down to Jish. Last player standing, and they get shut down. It is going to be map series pointer for UTS. One step away from progressing in the playoffs.
And not only do they progress further through the playoffs, Matt, UTS get to of course, have the lovely opportunity to maybe get picked by UNSW in that upper bracket. But of course, for ANU, their last hurrah, their final hurdle to get over here. Jenna's already finding once again an opening pick, making it a second with the help of Coffee. 5-7 out in the open court, taken out. Now, danger for ANU. They're taking quite a bit of damage from that nade, and they're just flushing them out and smoking, mollying, and overwhelming the side of ANU. It's UTS. At least ANU got the bomb plant back.
Yeah, get the plant, but ultimately not going to matter whatsoever, as it will be round game match done and dusted in favor of UTS there to take away our first series of the night. 13-5 in their favor. Absolutely thriving that one. We saw, it was a bit shaky at first, but they managed to compose themselves to push through towards the end there. Well done, well played. And what a game. My word, Tony. What a game indeed.
Yeah, very dominant first half there. 10-2. More dominant than the last, of course. 8-4 finished the first half of the first map. Overall, still 13s and a 2-0 on the board for UTS. 13-5 they closed out. 113-8 they closed out Overpass. Matt, it's good to see Overpass back in the pool. Of course, not officially now in the competitive map pool. They put us two back in. But Overpass being back in, always a treat to see.
Yeah, I guess it's nice to see it have its last hurrah, because I'd expect heading towards next season that it'll probably be wrapped out, to stay in line with the competitive map pool there. But it's great to see it has its last hurrah here, heading towards the tail end of this season, and definitely eager to send it off with a bang. I'm sure it probably won't be the last that we see of it. I'm almost certain it'll come up again in the playoffs here. I think it's gonna do another round around the sun, but we'll see how all that goes, Tony?
Yeah, we'll be interested to see, of course, how the next series progresses. Monash versus UOM should be quite the series as well. We've seen quite the plays from both those teams. But of course, we want to draw back the focus here. It's UTS coming out 2-0 there, and I believe we've got an interview here.
Ooh, I reckon we might just have an interview indeed. I think we've got KFC on the line with us right now, Tony. So welcome in, man. How you going?
Yeah, I'm going good. What's up, boys?
Not much, mate. I'm definitely happy that you're feeling good about that matchup. And I got to say, first and foremost, how are you feeling about the match from the beginning there? Because it looked a bit scary from our perspective. It was a bit close.
Yeah, on Overpass, we kind of got a bit carried away, a bit too cocky. Lost a couple rounds, but then, on T side, we just locked back in and, closed out the game.
Yeah, definitely locked back in. Saw some very good T-side play there from you guys in that second map. And then, of course, going over to Mirage looked very, very well in tune. But I want to pick your brain a little bit here, KFC. How do you feel, of course, Overpass now, I guess, now departing the map pool, getting Dust 2 for the next season. Are you guys feeling confident with your Dust 2 going into next season, or how are your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, Dust 2 is my favorite map, and Overpass is my second favorite map, so I'm not too upset, can't complain. And it's more of a pug map, which is good for us. So yeah, Dust 2 should be good.
Absolutely. Make sure you get your deathmatch in on that one each and every day, or however much you play. Love a bit of D2, that's for sure. But nah, how are you feeling about the playoffs now that you are going to be obviously progressing?
Yeah, playoffs are a lot more fun actually, because best of 3, more time to play, and yeah, we got a pretty hard matchup tomorrow, or next week I mean, against UNSW. We lost to them last time, I think it was 13-11, but honestly with like a bit more like practice and deathmatch and stuff, we can win.
Well, I'll tell you, you might not necessarily be playing them, because obviously with the way that the bracket works, UNSW gets to choose between the winner of your match and the next match coming up to decide who they verse.
So you might be versing RMIT.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, they're both pretty hard matchups, I can't lie. But yeah, I reckon we got it.
I believe in you, mate. You got this. Just bring that confidence. Bring your A game as always.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, amazing. Thanks so much for joining us though, mate. Best of luck next week, and can't wait to see what you guys can do again.
Yeah, thanks boys. Good night.
Cheers, cheers.
Very
Full of
good.
confidence.
Yeah, I love it.
Very good, yeah. I like that. KFC is like, Overpass Dust 2, cool. Like both of those maps, so yeah, maybe looking to see a strong look KFC, of course, going into next week and even next season, of course, with Dust 2 now being in the pool.
Yeah. Love D2, mate. You can't
Love
go wrong with a bit of
D2.
D2. Definitely keen to see yeah, what else is going to come through from D2, and whether, they've made any slight improvements to the map, or whether it's just going to stay the same. Probably will stay the same, Or maybe we throw it back to 1.6. We bring back Dust 2 2000. Maybe. No, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Maybe we see 4 AWPs down through mid. The old Fnatic
please.
envious strat.
Please. Surely.
Surely.
Nah, it'll be good. But while we pick our brains about Dust 2 and get ready for our next matchup, we are going to head to a short break, guys. So we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series. Matsy and TwoTapTony coming to you live once again. It's just like old times, and we're back in reality. Love to see it, and love to see some quality Counter-Strike, Tony.
Yeah, that was some very good quality Counter-Strike, of course. Very one-sided towards the end there, but I have to give a lot of props there to that ANU side. They were very, very composed when it came to that first map, especially when it got out of hand, and started to claw it back a little bit. I believe we've got an interview with one of the ANU players now.
Could be right, Tony. Welcome in, Bong. How you doing, mate?
Good. How are you guys?
Yeah, doing well, mate.
Yeah, good to hear.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I got to say, I love the poster in the background, mate, by the way. I think we've got a man of good taste on with us tonight, Tony. But
Brilliant film.
Absolutely. But I guess, how are you guys feeling about that game there? Because obviously map number 1, it looked really close. I actually genuinely thought you guys definitely had what it took to take it over the edge there. But where do you feel things went wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The boys, we don't really play the game at all. So, in my opinion, sort of 8 rounds more than what it should have been. But, happy to where we got to. So, well done to UTS, putting up good ones. But, yeah, honestly, not too sure. Just don't play the game too much. So, yeah, I guess that's where you come unstuck, right?
Definitely a lot of practice there from UTS, but I saw a lot of good team play out of you guys. You guys were swinging together, throwing some good flashes on that T side, some good executes overall. Of course, on that first map at Overpass, and I picked, of course, KFC's brain. I want to get your thoughts. How are you feeling about Overpass now, kind of coming out of the pool and Dust 2 now being added in?
Oh, probably the biggest tragedy of the modern century, in my opinion. Because I've said it once, but Jish, number 1 IGL OCE. He was the one coordinating all our swings, mate. He's on his way. Get Dexter out of FlyQuest, mate. Put Jish in. He's where it's at. So yeah, that's my opinions on the matter. And yeah, Valve's just throwing at the moment as well. So yeah.
Fair enough. No, well, hopefully they do something different soon. We'll see. But I guess, considering, all these map changes that are slowly but surely happening over time, obviously seeing Anubis come into the pool, Ancient, and now Dust 2 coming back, which map would you take out and or switch it for if you could choose any others in the pool at the moment?
To be honest, I'd have to side with my number one my number 1 favorite, Danger, and say we should honestly bring Office in as a competitive map. I think the way that it flows, it's just beautiful. All the little corridors you can run through, the way that the map just doesn't make any sense. I reckon it'd be better than Dust though, to be honest. So yeah.
I'm in agreement with you there, I think. That one should definitely be in the pool. I think it should have, the cute little picture like what it had in CS 1.6, that little secret spot when you shoot the wall down. Bring it all back, mate. But, Tony, what do you think about Office, mate?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I think Scout's pretty good on that map. Very long-range fights down the corridors. You could go for a cheeky little power pick with the Scout. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of workshopping, I feel, for Overpass to kind of be up there in terms of the competitive map pool, but maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe. But no, I call hope. I've got hope.
I've got hope too. I think, maybe they should just make a whole overhaul of all of it and bring in all of the maps like that. Bring in Office, bring in, dare I say, Assault.
Cobblestone? Bring back Cobblestone?
Yeah, bring back
actually,
Agency.
Nah, Lake 5v5. No, that'd be a phenomenal map. I stand by that. Better than Dust still. Less
and Baggage, right?
Yeah. No, maybe not Baggage. We won't go that far.
Bit open, bit campy.
Or yeah, I'd agree. So yeah.
So I guess well, one thing I'm thinking about is what are you guys' plans coming forward after this season? Do you think you guys will stick together to like continue as a team, or do you think maybe there's other plans in mind? Like, yeah, what's going to happen with you guys?
I think we'll just play the game, have a bit of fun. Like I said, maybe Jish won't be in there because he'll be playing for FlyQuest. So bless up to my boy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll come back if we're still in uni. I don't know. Have a bit of fun. It's always fun. So maybe win a map this time though. So.
Hey, you guys cut it close like a lot of times, and I got to say, from what you were saying, you said that you guys don't really play the game. The fact that you guys have actually managed to put some pretty decent results on the board, you guys got to give yourselves a pat on the back for that, honestly. Even if you didn't manage to take the W, you guys really made a solid effort to get close, and even tonight, that was a great testament to that. You guys, I'm sure, as long as you guys are having fun, that's the main thing, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point of the game, right? No point playing it if you don't have fun. So.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah. Thanks, fellas. Appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, I'll say thank you so much for coming on with us tonight, Bonk, and I hope everything goes well for you and the team heading into the future, and I really hope to see you guys again into next season.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. You guys have a good night too.
Yeah, you too, mate.
See.
Right. Ciao for now. And with that, that's going to be all wrapped up with Bonk there. Great to get some insight on, I guess, the other side of things, because normally we only talk to the team that takes away the maps there, but great to get some perspective, I guess, on the other side of things as well. Get into the psyche of both teams there. Definitely great to get that kind of insight, Tone.
Yeah, get into the potential if we just open up the map pool completely. That'd be interesting to see. Baggage, all of that.
Dream.
A man can dream, and maybe one day, but of course, I don't see it any time in the current future for the moment. Of course, the game going through a lot of changes, Dust 2 being added, and of course, a lot of teams probably looking to rework their strat pools going into next season. But good to hear from ANU, and good to hear they might be, of course, sticking together. As maybe we see Jish and FlyQuest. Who knows? It's all up in the air for the future. But for ANU, we'll hopefully see them back next season.
God willing, I think that they've got a lot of potential. It's crazy to think, right? Imagine if they did actually actively play. Obviously they say they don't really play. Imagine if they were actually playing, practicing. Just food for thought there, I suppose. But obviously, as long as they're having fun, that's the main thing, my friend. And speaking of main things, Tony, I think we are going to talk about some of our favourite people again. It's the sponsors. And without further ado, I want to say a big thank you, a big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. And next up, it's my favorite. It's Indomie, the noodle partner, made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. Definitely check them out. There's a picture of me handing out some Indomie on Twitter that came out today from the AEL social media, so check that out. Yeah, Indomie. Get some at the next con that AEL will be at. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, last but not least, I do want to say a big shout out to Game on Cancer, the charity of choice for the AEL who fund much needed cancer research projects. For every student sign up, the AEL donates a portion to Game on Cancer. So if you'd like to donate, please head to the AEL's Tilt a Fire campaign page, and you can check them out through the QR code below Tony.
Yeah, I might have to quickly get my phone, scan that real quick. And
You got any games on your phone?
Oh, I got plenty. Wish I had Flappy Bird, but that's gone. But yeah, Matt, this next game should be interesting. Of course, Monash versus UOM in just a little bit, and of course, the winner of that we'll wait to see UNSW's pick, whether they choose to face down UTS or they face down the winner of that game. But it should be a close affair, I feel.
I think it should be a close affair as well, Tony. And speaking of, brackets here. Never fear, the brackets here. And you can see updates there. UTS taking away their series. Obviously, you can see towards the next week's side of things, it's got selected team and remaining team, as we did touch on with KFC there, that they aren't necessarily facing UNSW. That depends on UNSW, who they choose. Obviously, taking away first place gives them the freedom of choice of who they choose out of the winners of our matches this week, whether it's UTS they choose or whether it ends up being Monash or UOM. Who knows? It's going to be their choice, and definitely going to be a wise decision made by them. And whoever the remaining team is, they verse RMIT. So, if you're any of, I guess, the lower seeded teams there, you've got tough competition no matter who you face.
Yeah, it's a scary prospect here, and I guess you feel for RMIT. They're definitely going to have a little bit of a harder journey towards that grand final. UNSW, of course, have the luxury, I guess, of getting to choose their opponents, getting to maybe get some crack in, and really anti-strat their opponent's map. But I believe we do have another game, of course, coming up. Monash versus UOM. And here the rosters are in front of you. For Monash, it's clean. It's CSJ, Mob, Necro, and 5+1. For UOM, it's Beaver, Al-Qaid, Chimera, Attila, and Foi. Well, a lot of different names here, Matt, for UOM, especially coming from, I believe, last season. UOM have, shaken up the roster quite a bit. Beaver, very sharp individual. But Monash, they've got a team of sharp individuals. I believe we've seen quite the play out of Clean recently in the past few weeks. His form has looked very, very impressive, especially as well comboing with CSJ and Mob. Very, very scary Monash roster to go against.
Absolutely, well and truly. I think that it's quite fearsome roster that they're facing up against there, but ultimately, both teams very capable, very composed. I think that either of them have the capability to take it away today, and eager to see exactly which direction it is going to be going in. You know, at the end of the day, could even be you taking it away today, Tony. Who knows?
Oh,
just
God, no.
God, no. Teleport in the server, you know? Who knows?
My playing days are long behind me, Matt.
Yeah, you and me both, brother. Yeah. Golly. It just feels like it gets worse and worse for me every year.
Oh, man.
That's life.
But I believe we do have the vetoes through, so it should be...
We got maps?
We do have...
Master of the map?
Yeah, we do have maps. I am seeing Ancient, Anubis, and Mirage. So we'll be seeing Mirage again. But Ancient and Anubis. Yeah. Ancient first. Ancient first here, picked by... I believe it is Monash, if I'm correct. Let me just double check.
Fair enough.
No, it was UOM. UOM to pick Ancient first.
I love it. I'm keen to see it, because I don't think we've seen that map for ages, actually. Something other than Inferno.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a lot of Inferno, a little bit of Vertigo in there as well, a lot of Mirage. But yeah. Ancient, okay.
Yeah.
And Anubis. We've seen a lot of Anubis.
Definitely.
Throughout the season.
I think teams like that one. You know, it's one of the, I guess, the better of the newer maps. A lot of teams have become very comfortable with it.
It feels...
Maybe they just like playing in the water.
Who knows? It feels very reminiscent of Mirage. You can... I guess it's a little bit of a more heavier rotate Mirage. You've got a lot of different ways to take mid. A lot of different rotation paths through that kind of lower side through water. Up either to A or to B. And as well, the util is very diverse in how you can throw it. Of course, there's a lot of different smoke lineups, a lot of different flash lineups as well. So yeah, it's good to see Anubis in the pool, and we'll get to see how those teams use those certain style of util plays going into that one. But Ancient first, Matt. We've seen quite a bit of Ancient recently, of course, overseas. A lot of these like heavy strat-heavy teams kind of like to play Ancient, because that map as well, very heavy on the rotates. You can get all the way into CT spawn just walking up through mid, so if you can get up through mid and get into CT spawn, that opens up your paths quite a bit on that T side.
Yeah, it really does, and it's really important to open up those paths to set up your utility in the best ways possible. And I guess it's great with CS2 in the sense that you can practice all kinds of wacky, like, combos, all wacky kinds of lineups there. Definitely eager to see some of those heading into the game of Ancient right now, Tony, because here we are. We're in the water. We're ready to get down to business.
Yeah, the T side get to get their feet wet. It's UOM Monash for your second best of 3 of this evening. Of course, the winner of this, whether they face UNSW or RMIT, it's still up in the air. But of course, very much want to put this one on the board because it's do or die. We don't have a lower bracket, unfortunately, Bat, so one of these teams will be bowing out for this. And started off CSJ. Nice little off angle there, the dual Berettas. He's going to be taken out, though. Fly to find 2 in return.
That's right. FWA is there to save the day. They will not be saving any day anymore. The bomb goes down, clean. Looking to push up now. Does get shut down, though. It will be more to follow through. Nicely done by the CTs to stay composed. Attila waiting it out. Not going to be faded by the defuse. Smoke dissipates, and so does their life force. So nicely done by Monash. Remaining composed through that one. And they will be able to propose a first round going in their favour. And that proposal has been well and truly accepted. It looks like we are going to be having a slight pause there. Hi, Tony.
Hello.
Nice to see your handsome face again.
Yeah, it's good to be back. We're only just gone a minute. But yeah, great pistol started off there from the side of Monash. They were able to answer quite convincingly there. Fly finding some entries, so the aim's looking good for him. But yeah, great answer back there. Great team play to close that pistol round out for Monash. And you feel, as we said already in that last series, the CT side economy very, very important, and kind of want to keep it as high as possible to start it off. We see a lot of these teams tend to sway that first into a second. Whether Monash can do it is it's up in the air, because of course we know the Australian Classic is the 2-0, and then the 2-1. Of course, the team bounces back with the rifles, but you know, maybe we see something different. Maybe UOM, they force out some armors, they force out some pistols, and just send it up to B.
I reckon we could see a 1-1, Tony. I reckon the 1-1 could be on its way this time with that force, like you were talking about. But Tony, you got me thinking about things. You were talking about, you know, setting things up on lineups and stuff earlier. And I guess I want to ask, are you able to give a demonstration of the best way that the players can throw a utility? Not yet.
Unfortunately not. Maybe after the game. Yeah. I'll give you a quick demo. We'll have to find something to make use as a makeshift flashbang here. But we're back into the game. And, well, as I predicted, a force-up here from UOM. It's Galil, back 10, and armor for the entire UOM side. And that Galil could be very deadly. Arcade taking up a little bit early damage. CSJ with a great nade. It doesn't really matter. Arcade's already taken out 5+1 on the trade. And CSJ looking to swing around that MP9 free for him. Traded by Foix, but UOM, they've already lost their numbers. Bomb not even secured on the plant. It's out in the open here. And, well, for Beaver, he's going to clear that corner. Smart call to make. It's down to the 2v2. But the unfortunate part is Foix trapped in that corner, Matt.
Yeah, trapped, alone, scared. Maybe zoned out, but maybe their teammates able to assist them. You know, they're pushing up. Get something done. Oh, FWA does manage to bring themselves back. 10 HP in a dream, and it's come true. Let's see if Clean can clean things up now, though. Smoke's down, so they're going to be zoned out for a little longer. T's looking to commit to this. Clean's pushing up, actually. Not phased about Smokes at all. Holding their ground. Oh, the timing could be huge here. Clean still sticking about, though. Beaver getting behind them. This flank, amazing. I think I predicted the future, Tony. 1-1. It happened.
Yeah, we've cast a blessing. Not every day you see that. UOM with the Force means that Monash are now, well, I guess in a worse spot. UOM at least were able to get the plant money after losing the pistol round, and that's where the Galeals were able to be invested into, but Monash, unfortunately, they have counter tariffs, but they don't get a bomb to plant. They don't get that bonus cash. And you can now see UOM with the bolstering of their weaponry are just going to be playing super, super safe, super far back. Let Monash come to them. Because you know Monash are going to get aggressive on these pistols.
That's right, going to get super duper aggressive here. Beaver gets the spot, but takes the shot there. Nicely done by the CT. Taking advantage of the doors. FWA going to be able to take a kill up through Xbox though. Necro holding their ground as well. 5+1. 5 shots +1 to get the shot, to get the kill. Al-Qaeda though does lead the charge for the site, and they will be able to get the bomb down relatively simply there. Leaving it down to a 2 versus 4 situation now, Tony. CTs, they got the AK and the MP9 there. Definitely keen to see if maybe they put one of those to good use. The AK's gone bye-byes. It could be a trade-out for CSJ. Let them save, but they're not going to save anything. They're going to be shut down quickly, and it will be number 2 for UOM. So nicely done. Hit the hard reset on Monash now. Down to pistols, maybe armor, or maybe nothing. Keen to see what they come out with. Probably not much, but good start from UOM though. Swinging the tide back in their favor really early.
Yeah, and definitely what you want to see starting their map pick off in a good way. Unfortunately, the side of ANU weren't quite able to do the same. Al-Qaeda. Quick trade though, the P250, good close range engagement there for Monash. And that drops one of the rifles, and of course, Attila wants to keep that on the hands of UOM, doesn't want to give it up to Monash. Some pre-fires into that donut position, clean holding a close angle on the pillar. Mob, nice little tap back. Still even trades here for Monash, considering the fact that they've only got pistols. This is not where UOM want to be.
Yeah, not where they want to be whatsoever, Tone. And we'll see if they are going to be able to do something with it here. They're already looking to push up the tunnels now. Straight up short. Shots through. Not going to stop the planter, though. Tough times ahead for them here. Ooh, Mob taking so much damage from that nade. That is huge counter utility coming out. CSJ hasn't been spotted yet, though. Could actually line up too. Oh, get the shots initially through. Taking a bit of damage on their way back, though. They're sticking the defuse. Shot comes out from Beaver and another from FWA. CSJ, they're too low to go for this. They're going to just stick it out for a save there. Look to concede and fight another day.
Gotta concede it. Give it up. Consolidate your forces and come back potentially stronger in the next, but conceding that one, Matt, gives UOM a lot of confidence to work with going into these future few rounds. And Monash, again, of course, purchase for this round, but always one away at the moment from breaking the bank.
That's right. Breaking the bank and ready to put it into the think tank here. Good util coming out mid early on though, countering out any nasty teas around. Nobody going for it yet though. FWA getting spotted out. Nice early shots coming out there. CSJ also peeking up now, playing about Xbox. Al-Qaeda around the corner. May anticipate, maybe not. Yes, they will. Headshot comes through. They drop 2 now. They are absolutely putting the shots through there. One coming back from 5+1 at least, but still dangerous times ahead.
And dangerous times ahead. Still man advantage. UOM. Necro, you can start to feel the aggression. Down through mid could be his downfall. Is able to get into that close right-hand corner. Smoke over towards B, but the rest of UOM have a free A site for the taking. Monash have fully committed all of their numbers off of one smoke here, Matt.
Absolutely, really pulling opportunity there. And it will be opened up for the CTs. But speaking of openings, the site is open for our Ts right now. Mob, though, trying to shut the door closed just as quick as it opened. Pushing up through Temple now, pushing up through short, as a matter of fact, CT lane. Attila, last player standing now, has to land 3 shots. Ooh, the timing on that one couldn't have been worse, and it couldn't have been better. 4, 5 plus 1 there, as they will get it done. Taking a round back for Monash.
Yeah, an unfortunate circumstance. I felt like UOM around, really, they should have picked up, especially with the fact that they had that site completely for the taking. And there was no one there to answer them. Great retake there from Monash, though. Able to put themselves a number on the board and bring out the AWP here for CSJ. See where that one gets positioned. Aggressive sightline potentially over towards B. UOM waiting on the outskirts for the moment. And Monash, aggressive control of mid. Great shot there, reaction on to clean. And once again, UOM starting it off with a pick.
Starting off strong, ready to see if they can take it one step further, though. Ooh, CSJ, nicely done. Position poised and composed, as they will be able to dispose of 2. Looking for a 3rd as well. There it is. They are knocking them down like dominoes right now. 1, 2, 3. Come and look at me. Let's see if they can break through for 4 now. Shots coming out on Beaver. CSJ's around the corner, though, acting like a Grim Reaper with the AWP. They get a shot with the nade as well. 4 kills in their favour. FWA might stop the streak, though. 5 plus 1 goes down. It's all up to FWA here. They got a molly and a dream and looking to make it come true. And it will for CSJ, taking away the ace in the round. They go absolutely wild.
Yep, 5 kills for glory for CSJ, and that's who I had pitted as one of the guns here for Monash. CSJ's looked very, very in form as of late, and that's why UOM, they've got to be scared of him. Very, very safe peaks to be going for with that AWP, especially with the backup of his teammates. You can see Monash weren't all too scared, and well, we go straight back to CSJ. Now he's getting overwhelmed by a few players. 5 plus 1. Even probably getting some bullets there, able to take out 2 players. Tom is going to be down here for UOM. More than unlikely that they are going to be staying alive, but at least they get the plant. They secure themselves the cash, but it's another round here for Monash.
That's it. Another round coming through for Monash. So they will be able to score the lead there. Great to see things swing back into their favour here. And eager to see how things play out heading forward now as well. Still plenty of time left in this first map, as this is only the beginning of the journey. And we'll see exactly what's going to be going down here as we jump into another one. CT Storm in the front, ready to try and hold it down through top mid there. T's looking to prepare themselves, but there's fire on both fronts here. Clean. Shooting through, no one going to be aggressing though. The T's looking to work some magic now. Through towards the elbow and through the halls.
Through the halls. And UOM, what do they do about it? Beaver. Quick check. Over towards the close Cubby's side. Mob still there. Still holding that position, but of course Necro needs to fall back down to 26 points of HP. A great nade. Now peeking around Donut. Just jiggling, trying to find an angle that works. Beaver making some noise over at that side of the map. The OIM, they slow this one down. They're still scared of where Necro could be. Finally able to flush him out and look towards A.
That's it, flushing them out, and they do manage to find a couple back now. Monash actually taking full advantage here. Thought maybe one of the teams might be able to take them back, but no, Chimera at least going to be able to steal the show with that one. Looking to do a little more here as well. Mob, smoked out. Teammate behind as well. They've got nothing to really stop them here. They got a molly. They can ponder on their options. And they got a bit of time. Flashbang. Prepared. They push. Here we go. Diving in. Chimera prepared though. Does manage to stop them. They're thinking about other angles now, but still got eyes on that smoke. CSJ playing so patiently. This bomb's ticking though. T's looking to go away, but no. Chimera saves the day. And it will be number 4, evening it up.
Number 4 for UOM. And for Monash, well, still money to reinvest. It's still anybody's game at the moment. But UOM, that's a much needed lifeline, of course, to keep their confidence in this first half. It's been a back and forth affair. I felt like these two teams would go toe-to-toe. Matten had shown up so far. Great nade there onto Attila and Tide. Oh, a shot over the smoke. Attila able to find the opening for UOM.
Absolutely. Finding the opening there is exactly what they need, especially with that AWP. We'll see. If they can find another one though, CTs pushed up in the pit on a mid. Might get caught there by FWA if they're not careful. But it would appear that B is the place that they're thinking most fondly of at the moment. If they get this opening towards mid, perhaps they can work something through. Clean does find a moment of reprieve. I'm surprised they can stay alive there, but Chimera finds a kill in the meantime. Clean, maybe not so clean this time though. They found the kill eventually.
And the kill. Chimera walking up. CSJ taken out. And it's up to Necro all the way in spawn, unfortunately. It might get hunted down by Chimera or Attila. Definitely Chimera looking in that direction. Spotted the shoulder. Necro is able to find it. It's a back far though, not far behind. He's going to be around, picked up UOM. Some great control, some great discipline there, I have to say, Matt. Not letting that one slip away. Playing with the numbers advantage. Overwhelming the site from there.
That's it. Playing to a T there. And they will be able to bring themselves up to take 5 now in the lead again, and certainly can solidify that lead as well. Is Monash going to be stuck on pistols this time? They do have a couple of players with a bit of armor. Other than that, too much else, and it would appear they've already had their defenses slaughtered. Attila almost getting overwhelmed there. Does in fact work out. Clean, that's a massive kill. Taking the AWP out of the hands of the T's, definitely going to attribute towards a potential recovery here. Clean's mission in this one is just to stay alive, honestly. The T's, they are going to be hunting, because if they don't, that AWP could really come back to bite them.
Yeah, that AWP could come back to bite them in a future round. Yeah. Never mind. Gets taken by Chimera. Picked up, retrieved UOM. With another round to the board, Matt. That is quite a few in a row.
Yeah, they've really managed to string a few together, haven't they? And it's great to see that they can remain vigilant, remain steady in their approach here. Eager to see if they can stay consistent heading towards the next half, though, because only 2 rounds to go, including this one. CT's already trying to prepare middle here. Love the mollies, just isolating each other out of the angles there. The T's not going to be able to get to the first point of contact so quickly. The CT's, though, have a first point of contact right now as they do open up the kill there. Nice start for them. Looking for another as well. Just holding their ground for the moment. Necro, though, could be on the receiving end of a lot of damage. That nade doing a lot of work there. They're stuck alone in that corner. They do manage to get out of it, but they're still staying. They're still peeking. It doesn't work out quite successfully for them.
Yeah, it's not looking great. Necro falls in mid. A little bit of over-aggression. UOM set their sights back over towards that A site. CSJ, unfortunately, no AWP this time. It's only an MP9. I'm going to be playing that close angle. Flash in. Diva looking to clear it out while Mob tries to hold this back side position. Great little headshot angle on the box. Almost finding a second. Mob will be taken out by Fly. It's Attila left. The 1v3 low HP. Going to be shot in the back by 5+1. And it's Monash to find themselves a round of reprieve here, Matt.
That's right. They will find a round of reprieve, and it will be one step closer to potentially evening it up in the half here. Definitely been a lot closer than what we saw out of that first match up there, so excited to see exactly which direction it's going to go heading towards the second half here as well. Teams look to conquer and divide here. Slow and steady up the halls there on towards the A side, and they catch a kill to begin. Good start from them, but they're not going to aggress any further forward yet. Allow the CTs a bit of time to get confused about how they want to approach this one.
Yeah, get them a little bit out of sorts. And clean. That's a nice little entry pick back. The hands of Monash. UOM. Relying on the AWP entry here. And just working up a storm. Trying to sell the fake here. But it might not be a fake. It definitely will be. 50 seconds. They rotate back over towards B. But Monash haven't moved a muscle, Matt. You can see that CSJ is tucked in that corner. 5+1 over towards the CT side. They've got great positions here. They just don't have to peek into that AWP. And they're good.
Sounds easy on paper, but could be a bit difficult in reality. We'll see how it works out now, though. The util flowing through. 5+1 already spotting some there. Good peek from CSJ. They're supporting each other. Neither of them going down just yet. It's all working out for Monash. And they do manage to clash and succeed, taking 6 for 6 at the half. Complete even Stevens down the middle there. Love to see the pacing from both teams. Really getting their full potential here, and eager to see which one is going to take it away now that we're in the second. The sides have switched.
Yeah, it's Monash now to the T side, UOM, CT, and well, it went 3 rounds in the favor of UOM, and then it went 3 to Monash to close that gap. And well, this is definitely, I feel, what was expected going into a series like this, especially with these two teams pretty close in the standings and pretty close overall in terms of their round loss and round win ratios. Definitely expected a close affair to start this one off, but of course, on Ancient, anything goes. Far. Aggressive peek over towards main, and they're just going to flood out with that info, and they're just going to let Far swing left, swing right, and take some shots for free. It's Necro and Mob still on the site. And still with the world to do. Attila taking out Mob. It's left to Necro to just secure the bomb plant. Gets taken out, but the money there for Monash, so we can see potential force. UOM 4 alive though on the 5th. Great retake.
That's it. Great retake, and it does net them a great round. But because that bomb did go down, Monash going to have a good opportunity here to go for the force buy. Do have already plenty of weapons at their arsenal. Galils are up for days and only a single Mac 10 there. So CSJ could be a designated moneymaker or money printer if they can get a few kills here. CTs though, they got some M4s as well, so they're in business. We'll see who does find the better end of the stick though, as they approach A side hastily. Only one player there at the moment. 2 more rotating over through the tunnels, however. They're already starting to trade off in the beginning there. Both teams really reaching their potential. Who's going to find it in the end, though? Looking like the T's for now, because they're just finding kills over and over again, my man. like the kills never end. Bebop reveals themselves and gets traded. So, Monash, as soon as they lose the first, they take the second just as quick.
Yeah, tied up once again. The 1-1 special as we go round for another. It's round 15, and still not budging a whole lot for either side. But unfortunately for UOM, they can't really fully afford to purchase, but they have. They've bought head armors, pistols. Brave call to make for UOM. This could spell very much disaster if they were to lose this one.
It certainly could. They do not want to see that outcome come to reality. FWA, as a matter of fact, does manage to find the opening kill there, so nicely done. Start things off here in the round. We'll see another kill take his place through as well. Mob's out of here. The CTs are just getting kill after kill. Weapons going in their favor. Haven't picked them up yet, but there's one. FWA, AK, clean almost down as well. What is going on right now, Tony?
It's looking a little bit dicey here. UOM definitely salvaged this one. As Monash back off, reevaluate their forces. We still have CSJ and Necro with full HP. But clean, quite low. And definitely doesn't want to give up that AK. Beaver. Great little off angle though, especially on the low HP. Clean. CSJ answers back. Al-Qaid could find the difference maker here. Man advantage for UOM on the retake, but Monash able to get the bomb down. Do they secure themselves in some solid positions? Unfortunately, I feel like they can only really play towards the ramp or towards the front of the site, as unfortunately scaffolding is completely covered. Shot to come out here. Trade back from Necro. But there's too many players on that site for him to deal with. It's going to be UOM somehow.
Look at that round up. And it will work out for them in the end. 8-7 now. I feel like this game is just back and forward pretty much the whole way through, Tony. It's kind of scary, to be honest. Makes me think who's really going to be able to take it away in the end here. But in saying that, things looking somewhat favourable for UOM right now, as they do have the 1 round advantage and an economical advantage as well, as the T's only going to be able to force up most weapons, not AKs though, and a lack of detail. Not so good for them, but they don't care. They're just going to kill everybody, as they've already opened up for 2 and looking to get even more. I feel like we're seeing the other side of the scale now, where UOM pulled off something similar earlier. And now and Monash are now looking to get their turn.
Ooh. Boost? What happened there? 5+1. Able to find a Tiller. Chimera and Fwa. How do they do it, Matt? Well, they play off angles. Great little pick on some mob, but that bomb is down and secured this time for Monash. They've got themselves great positions to play in the post plant. And for Chimera, probably just looking for some exits. PSJ, top middle. Ooh, I think there. A little hard to control at that distance, though, Matt. Not like the AK. It's 1 tap ahead. Fwa. Needs to back off. He wants to keep that AK. Matt, the economy is not great. And Fwa definitely going to have to fight for it. Necro gonna wrap the backside. Fwa can't really go all too far in the position he's currently in, so he's gonna have to stand his ground. But taken out by Necro.
Nice way to close it off in the end there. Not expecting that one, that's for sure. And now the pendulum swings back into the other team's favour. Unlucky for UOM there, but they are going to be ecoed out now. CZ. CZ. Don't see that one every day anymore, but definitely love it when you do see it. See if they are going to be doing some good work now, pushing up middle, trying to catch an opening there. Al-Qaid playing off the walls as well. Attila going to be the first one to start off here. Good kill on a 5+1. They can already get the AK in their favour. Beaver going to be the one donning that this time. We'll see if they can find something else, because FWA does go down.
FWA going down, and you can see Still swarm of CT players here over at that B site. Attila will be taking out CSJ. Al-Kai just gonna make his presence be known. Stop that bomb plant from going down. Necro to find another towards the back. CT UOM. Going like flies now. Giving up numbers. And well, for Beaver, for Attila, might just be another save call.
Yeah, I think it is going to end up heading in that direction, to be honest. I mean, they came into the round with just pistols, coming out of it with 2 AKs and a couple of kills to boot. Huge. Definitely going to attribute towards a positive economy heading into round 18. They definitely will feel a lot more confidence with 2 AKs under their belt, and maybe a lot more. Maybe, you know, FWA might afford something more for their team. Who knows? We'll find out, though, heading into the next one. T's looking to hunt them down in the end here. They've got a decent amount of cash behind them. Not too much, but not too little. They could be found shortly. Attila taking a lot of damage from that blast. That was a bit spicy there. They do survive, though. Speaking of survival, we'll see number 18 now. Monash in the lead, 9-8. But don't shut the gate on it yet. Round still has potential. Let's see who's going to tap into that potential as we dive straight in, head first, once again.
Back into it. It's hard to pick a winner at the moment here because Monash, UM, going blow for blow. Close angle there towards the top mid. Chimera getting into a nice little cubby there with the MP9. Doesn't have to swing. Could just sit back. Maybe bait Monash into swinging into him. Need to take control of the scaffolding side, though. And it's going to be 2 quick picks here for Monash. Have spotted that play towards middle here. Al-Kai needs to quickly move. Reposition. 1 tap on a mob. Just walking up ramp. Trade back from Necro. The trades favor UOM in quick succession. Some kills back. Leaves it to 5+1.
That's it, 5+1. Let's see if they can get it done. They got just under a minute to go. Ooh, peeking in. They're not facing them. That's huge. I love that. Managed to get the kill there. Would have been dangerous if their teammate was around the corner, though. But no, they're nowhere near. 1v1 now. FWA versus 5+1. Note that 5+1 does have a molly and flash here. So even if FWA gets on site, 5+1 can just as easily just molly the plant. Delay the time. And that could be between what does or doesn't happen in this round here. Gonna fake it out now. Huge stuff, 5+1. Just stalling for now, though. Ooh, approaching head on, perhaps. I love their patience. Yeah, they know they're not going for it now. It's gonna work out wonderfully. Doesn't even need to use the util there. Good stuff from 5+1. Staying composed. Not diving into the bait there. And that allows them to be good for 10. FWA at least going to be satisfied with getting away with their life, I guess. But Monash, they break the cycle. They're up by 2 now.
Yeah, love that from Monash. And unfortunately for Fire, did all he really could. But time just ran dry. Monash, is this where they push their lead and extend it even further? Or do UOM answer back? Only a few deagles, 5-7 and AK to work with. CSJ getting very, very aggressive. He's a little bit careful. There's 2 players in donut. And, oh, that's interesting molly. And Flyer to pick apart 2.
That's right. Great start. Definitely angry after that last round. And looking to pick themselves back up into this one here. We'll see if they can manage to pick up any other guns for their teammates here. The T's will push up through the house, take B site, get the bomb planted straight down. They do concede a weapon to the CTs as a result, or 2 as a matter of fact. So the CTs can certainly be competitive in this one, even if not all of them have armor. The fact they have those weapons is more than enough for possibilities here, distinct possibilities as a matter of fact.
And for the moment, Flop could be the difference maker here. That AK in hand falls to clean. And quick trade and answers all across the board from Monash. And, well, it was a flawless match, but it's what they're after right now. Monash 11 to UOM's 8. Purchase going to be coming through here, but you feel like it's UOM's last. We're seeing a lot out of this evening in terms of the games here where teams get to that 11 mark and the pressure's on to Purchase here because you don't really want to give them that 12, give them that confidence that they're pretty close to closing it out.
You definitely don't want to give confidence there. It looks like Alkai tries to gamble on an early push. Almost works out. 5+1 taking a lot of damage, but it does favor Monash here. Beaver going to have to hold so patiently now. See if they can get a kill back for their team here. Already a rough start. It could get a little rougher. Nice molly coming out from 5+1 there. Beaver not caught in it quite yet. Still can hold that position. T's maybe not so aware of that. Util comes out and it will be Beaver to find 5+1. So good start from them. Traded back quite clean though, but they don't account for Attila. Going for the plant. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. But still going to be going. There we go. Kill comes through. FW8 smoked off. And they're looking to push it. Alright. The teammates around the corner. They're going for it. Does work out. FW8 good for one there. Looking for a second as well. Will be traded out. Chimera, last player standing now. Flashbang in hand. 1v2. Do they go for this, Tone?
It's kind of hard to go for, but you kind of have to at this stage. First on the CSJ, but not the second on the Necro. Match points. Map number 1 here for Monash, and brave attempt there. And, well, you can see, Matt, the inkling of that purchase. Yo, another force. Famus's armor, not full shields. And they give the AWP over to CSJ for another crack.
That's right. Give it over to CSJ to see if they can save the day here for their team. Pushed up on elbow already, waiting to see if anyone's going to peek up towards the pit. Not facing each other off as yet, but definitely could be on track for something in a moment here. Damage already being taken by 5+1. Speaking of, the shots are coming through on both sides, as a matter of fact. Alkide goes down. It's all not working out for UOM right now. Beaver are going to be the last player standing, holding in the lamp room there. Peeking up. They're not going to be able to take it, though. Nice crouch from Mob. And it does allow Monash to secure map number 1 at 13-8 in their favor.
Very similar fashion than our first best of 3, and I give props there to the side of Monash. They were able to keep calm and composed under what was a very, very close second half there. I have to say, both teams playing with some absolute firepower, Matt. But in the end, Ancient goes the way of Monash, and, well, we look forward to see maybe the results change here in Anubis.
That's right. We never know what could be making its way through into Anubis. Anything's possible here, Tony. You know, we could be seeing things shine through, just like your wonderful smile, my friend. But speaking of things shining through, we are going to be heading towards a wonderful break. So we will see you very soon with map number 2 on Anubis. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series. Matsy and TwoTapTony are back, and we have just finished the attack, the assault on map number 1 there. Monash coming out with a bang, 13-8 to shut the gate on that one. But Tony, it was a close affair.
Yeah, definitely in that second half we saw round back and forth, especially after the first half. It went 6-6, and then 6-7, then 7-7, then 8-7, then 8-8, and it kept going, and we thought it'd never see an end to the back and forth rounds, but eventually Monash were able to find themselves some footing, find themselves the confidence to close it out after that. Matt, I have to say, UOM though, they have to hold their heads high and probably still be in high spirits going into map number 2.
That's right. Even if, you know, they did lose it out, I think that there's still going to be plenty of confidence there. UOM showed lots of potential. There was capability there for sure. But unfortunately for them, just went by the wayside towards the later stages. But Monash, they're going to be feeling chuffed. Those shots, mate, towards the end, whoo, spicy.
Oh yeah, they were looking spicy, and my eyes on CSJ for this next one. Picked up that AWP and wielded it very, very well in that last one, and we'll be interested to see how that impacts here on Anubis, because of course we don't get to see all too many AWPers on Anubis, so maybe he brings it out, goes for a quick little peek towards that water position, and then back off. You can get very aggressive, but of course you can also just not opt to bring the AWP to the table at all, and whether CSJ gets tested on the rifle is a question we ask going into this one.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, I was just thinking about something, Tony, and maybe you didn't think of it. I did, though. Maybe CSJ is like the future or the modern day iteration of Chris J.
Could be. You know?
Throwback.
Maybe that's what it stands for. We'll have to, or maybe we'll pose that question if they are able to close it out 2-0, and we can ask during the interview what CSJ actually stand for.
Why not? But I do want to highlight something for all of us. We do have Necro subbing out. Sunshines is now going to be playing in for Monash. Sunshine's obviously playing pretty much week by week for Monash there, so they will be subbing in for map 2 there. Definitely a big shout out to Necro for filling their shoes through that first map. Definitely did a great job there. But now it's Sunshine's time to shine. And eager to see if they can shine brightly.
Yeah, it should be interesting to see. Sunshine's a very sharp individual player. Probably one of the better players here on Monash, especially in terms of competitive experience. You definitely have seen Sunshine float around that kind of tier 1, tier 2 AUCS scene, and has definitely shown to proven form against some of the better opponents here in the region. But Sunshine's back in, Necro out, and we're into map number 2. It is, of course, Monash's pick, and what a treat! You come back after map 1, and you get to play on your map pick. I feel like Monash might be at home now with Sunshine's back in.
Yeah, well, you know, now that Sunshines is back, it makes me think of like the, you know, the sun baby in the Teletubbies. It's like Sunshine's shining through for their teammates to give oversight over the game there. We'll see how things go, though, as the map starts off with a bang. Alkine going to be able to find the first, bursting through more than just that. CSJ, though, responds back swiftly. Great headshot to decapitate there. For more, though, rotation coming through connector. CSJ overwhelmed, leaving it up to 5+1, and now it's 5+9. UOM back with a fight.
That's what you want to see for UOM, and especially the way to start it off, the pistol T side here, showing that Monash, you know, they may be feeling confident, but UOM not to be counted out. And for the moment, of course, Monash just going to stack up at B site. Can't really do a whole lot with just the pistols that they've got. P250 here for Mob. Interesting purchase. He's going to be playing closer than the rest of them with those USPs. I feel like smart call to make. And we're going to stack up in this dark room, walk through water. Yeah, all right.
Conga line. and it will not work out there. Al-Qaeda does manage to find the kill, looking for more as well. They creep up the stairs, but they get singled out here. Well, they do find one at least. Well done to Mob. Obviously 2 kills from the CT, well, in total. And onwards for 3. Okay, this is looking a little better actually, but not for long. Still, solid effort from them to get 3 kills out of the round when they came in with next to nothing. Like, well done. Definitely going to be satisfied with a bit of extra cash in their pockets, and coming into round 3, I think they're going to really display that confidence with those rifles, and a bit of util to follow coming through.
Yeah, I have to give credit. Your start is looking good. The 2-0, Matt, of course, not the 3-0 just yet. Monash with rifles now to boots, and you still feel like the confidence to swing stuff they probably shouldn't is still kind of there.
Yeah, that can work out for better or worse, can't it? Because those gamble plays, you know, they can make the openings happen, really push the momentum in your team's favour, but they can also dig you into a deep hole. Looks like the hole's not going to be in their favour this time, though, because Al-Qaeda is going to be the one pushing into Chris, or CSJ's crosshair. Not Chris J. Maybe later. And we are going to see a great man advantage being taken there. Clean might be able to further it though, because the T's are really thinking about going towards this B side.
Yeah, thinking about throwing the smoke sober. Sunshine's lining up data of their own. It's going to be a flash. Very delayed. High flash actually helps Clean find that first pick cleanly. Beaver now around the pillar, able to find one. Putting up Tiller, looking to force Sunshine's out. Stuck lining up a flash once again. Sometimes you just need to pull your gun out in those situations. CSJ, though, has come to life with his gun. CSJ finding fire as well. Monash are back. Only took them a few rounds.
They're back. They're so back, Tony. And they will be able to take away number 3 in their favour. First on the board there. T's at least on UOM, going to be able to get that plant down, so we'll be able to stabilise their economy for at least another round longer. We'll see how their response is heading into this next one though, because Attila obviously can't really join the rest of their team with a great weapon. It's going to be the Scout this time. When in doubt, bring out the Scout. That's what they say, and that's what they're going to do.
Hey, may as well bring it out. Attila.
Oh my God, damn it.
Yeah, quite a bit of need usage here from Monash. Dump is good. Sunshine's on an off angle in this smoke. Could be to his detriment. Just a second though. Chimera's not expecting him that close in front. And then Sunshine just backs off a free Clean, able to pick apart Beaver. And early picks here for the CT side, getting some aggression in, playing a little bit of hot and cold, a little bit of cat and mouse here with UOM. As they start to group up over towards the A side. All clean. Now by Hide. Sunshine backs off CSJ, sorry. And Mob. Ready to answer. Fire with the bomb in hand, and hard to clear this angle. CSJ drops off. They've got that crossfire perfectly established, and Monash. That's how they do it, baby. Another round to the board.
That's right. That's how they do it. That's how they get it done. And they will be able to even it up 2 for 2 now, looking to see if they can pull through with a little bit more. They're knocking on heaven's door. And trying to see if they can go through the pearly gates there. Because they're a map up in this one. Early days yet, though. UOM going to be ecoed out. So, good potential for Monash to propel themselves towards a lead for now. Looks like it is going to be a side. Decides to set upon the CTs, playing with confidence, pushing straight out. They've got 2 kills already. Losing one in the process. Taking a lot of damage is Mob as well. Okay. FWA shots through the smoke, though, and will be shut down promptly. So Monash clean it up and look to progress to round 6.
Round 6, and looking a little bit more in control of this game opposed to last, especially with Sunshine's now back. It just feels like Monash are moving a little bit differently. More well-oiled, more with purpose here. against UOM. And well, for UOM, still a purchase. But it might be their last for a little bit. Especially with the rounds that Monash have been stringing together. After the double nade, almost taken out far. That's a great setup there for Monash. And 5+1 to find a tiller through that smoke.
Yeah, that's a great start. A bit of nasty surprise, isn't it? It's going to hinder the confidence of our T's here. Mob could get caught. I like their crosshair placement. Nicely done, but it's not going to work out for them. CSJ luckily in position to trade though. So it does work out for the CTs. They lose one, still ahead by one though. CSJ really thinking about this smoke. The shots are coming out. The T's, one nice spray could be what is between them and evening it up here, but now they're just going to ponder on their options for a little. Time is against them though, because it's now under that minute mark, and the T's need to get a move on sooner rather than later. It looks like they are going to head potentially towards this B side here, where Sunshines is waiting around the corner. Their teammates aren't actually too close, so they could overwhelm it now. Unless CSJ wraps quickly, this could be an opportunity here, Tony.
Yeah, this is an opportunity waiting to happen. Sunshines with a great molly, though, might stop them from getting in. They take quite a bit of damage. Bieber down low, so is Far. And Chimera also taking a little bit. CSJ could look to walk up. They have so much space to take. The bomb still hasn't gone down just yet. Time ticking quite close. CSJ needs to find this entry. Quick trade there with 5+1 as the dink comes through. It's another for 5+1 as they all swing in tandem. Monash. That's some impressive team play. Nobody died there, Matt. They just played their trades perfectly. Swung as a 3. And they're going to pick themselves up a 4th round.
Yeah, I got to agree with you there, Tony. That was really clean from them. They literally took every engagement just one by one. It was like they were in like a practice range, you know, just going through the targets. You know, it's like one on the left, one in the front, one on the right, and they just peaked together as a team. I was really impressed by how smoothly that operation played out there, and they get the results. A round going in their favor. And now UOM going to be on the back foot again. FWA committing with the AK. No one else looking to do the same though. You're going to see how UOM react to this one. Peeking through to mid. Whoa, Sunshines. Yeah, they come away with a bit of a headache, I think.
Yeah, that would have hurt. Yeah, 25 points of HP. Doesn't want to give that all up either. Especially the fact that UOM don't have all too much to play with. That's a great nade. That's a little bit of damage. Chimera has some up through dark. And he's going to take out CSJ. AK is picked up. Evens the man advantage.
That's it. Get the man advantage is going to be Monash now. Or not. Oh my gosh. Beaver, that was impressive. Deagle, 1D coming through. 5+1. Almost let's go with that one. Does spot both players though. Cleans it up in the end. Started off quite rough into that spray. Chimera, going to be the last player standing though. Clean steps. Ooh, surely heard. Yeah, they're posted. Waiting for that one. Might get spotted by Sunshine. Nope, they are not. Okay, yes they are. I thought maybe Chimera had the jump on him, you know. Sunshine's looking the other way, but they had a chance to react there, and it paid off. Nicely done. Keeping themselves alive and diving into round 5 for themselves. T's, though, this time, going to be jumping into full buy. Obviously, one of the players in FWA. Economy not in the best place, but everyone else going to be cool, calm, collected. Jumping into it with confidence. And we'll see how things work out for them. FWA maybe having some difficulties there. Not sure what's going on. But the round goes on. And they're back.
Yep, round goes on. Sunshine starts it off with a crucial pick onto Artilla. And this is more like the Monash we were expecting. Just needed to get Sunshine's back in the server. Tap it away through that smoke. CSJ thinking about doing the wide swing, but not a great angle to go for a wide swing, Matt. Very, very cautious one. I'm going to be backing off. UOM set their sights on the other side of the map for the time being. Beaver. There's going to be probably the point of contact. 1+1. Great answer back. The trades for UOM are good, and they have control of that site for the moment, but not if Mob has anything to say about it.
Oh, I reckon they got a lot to say, Tony. I reckon they got a whole lot to say. And we'll see if they're going to say it. Heading forward now, as the T's look to approach towards the A site now, they've got at least Mob to worry about. Incendiary grenade ready as well if they do actually storm in. Mob just holding though. Teammates could wrap around as well. Clean around the corner, Mob's down. Down to Sunshines and Clean now. They've got the AWP and the AK here. So there is a chance for them to do something. And it looks like they're not going to really be able to take it. Sunshines does find one on the way out, but he's still thinking about it. They could still go. Could still go. I reckon they're trying.
It's definitely a thought. Sunshines is going to get taken out. Great swing, Beaver. Great round, UOM. Very on the tail end of things there. Just getting very lucky in that last minute execute there. UOM, though, third on the board, Matt, and they're starting to bounce back after Monash looked like they found their groove. Still have purchase, and this game, this half is far from over. Round number 9 in. Still heavily in the lead of Monash. We say heavily. 2 rounds, I guess you can say very heavy, especially with the fact that we now only have to get to 13. And Flah, he's found a pick. He's gotten his one. Al-Qaeda as well. Able to find another. Now, 3 players left for Monash early on. Double molly there in the Palace. Can't swing that at all. And UOM site clear for the taking.
That's right, clear for the taking, and it will be a shot for the taking there. Mob goes down, Al-Qaeda about the flank as well. Nicely done on the shot there. Mob looking to pick through, perhaps. They've got a teammate there as well. 5+1 finds the shot. Looking to lock in for another. Mob's out. When in doubt, Mob is out. They found more. Clawing through. The shots are low, though. Let's see if they can find another one. Even with the pistol, they can get it done, but no. Not able to lock in on the angle. FWA secures it, and it will be one between the teams now. UOM claw their way back up from the ashes.
Yeah, claw themselves back into this one. 1 round separating both these teams now. As I said, 2 felt like a big lead, but not in terms of the actual score, because UOM feel like setting this one close. HE flies down the mid. Does a bit of damage to the Mob. Another one, too, to follow suit. They know exactly that somebody's got to be close door after those 2 nades. Oh, he's not too scared. He's looking to swing. Finds one on the floor. AK still, though, heavily in the favor. The guns are still there for UOM. They're not letting anyone retrieve that gun. Also graciously dropped for them. Okay. Gonna be swinging for so many. 5-5, Matt. Evened up here. UOM want to make this an even half once again. You felt like Monash were back in their groove with Sunshines. But still, UOM feeling a little bit confident.
Yeah, confidence is key here. It's exactly what you want to really strive for. They are striving for success, my man. Dive into this one. Let's see how things work out now, though. Clean. I love the angle. They can strangle one through over the top there. There we go. Nicely done. The boost pays dividends there. They fall off. 2 kills to their name. And they're looking to see if they can keep their name in the game here and find another. FWA, though, I love the vigilance in their side there. Going to be able to find a couple back, as a matter of fact. And they're looking to strike just as hard.
Yeah, strike their way into the site. Mob catching on the timing there. Able to find another on the swing. Now it's Arcade versus Mob in the... 5+1 in the 1v1. And he's going to be a quick swing there from the dark. Nade comes out. Does a little bit of damage. Able to get away for the moment and repossess the angle. But 5+1. He's able to find the kill. Grab an AK. And a little bit of PM for added measure. And more than enough time to defuse that bomb on Ash. 6.
That's right. Take away the lead again, Monash. Chiming in, lock and load. And let's see who's going to be able to take away the final round of the half here. Definitely cutting it close time and time again in these instances. And cannot wait to see what's in store from both of our lovely teams here. But here we go, Mr. Tony. Shot coming out already. And it is the CTs to pay it off in the beginning there. Traded straight back by FWA. Definitely been a key player here. But Mob finalizes in the end. Beaver. Ooh. They play around the field and they are stuck now. They cannot move. Oh, this nade could be huge. Nice. Good thinking there. And they do pay off.
Chimera. Slow crawl to mid. TSJ needs to be a little bit careful. Little headshot angle on that box, on that stone tablet, whatever that is. Good angle. Oh, Beaver, close there with Sunshines. He's gonna get close line though. 5+1 meets the same fate. Beaver taken out. Attila as well. 5+1. I have to say, Matt, picking up the pieces of what felt like a very close half has been chimed back to Monash. 7-5 on that CT side. 14-6 for 5+1.
Amazing stuff, honestly, coming through there. Really just cooking up a storm, to be honest with you. Doing such great work. And Al-Qaid going to be the really big fragger on the UOM side this time. Definitely eager to see who's going to be able to find the majority of the kills. Heading forward into the rest of this one as well. 5+1 storms down mid. Ready to meet face to face with Attila. Attila says hello and goodbye. Quite quickly there, FWA looking to find a kill as well now though. Right around the corner, CSJ does manage to get one with the assistance of Clean there. So cleaning things up for their team and looking to do even more so now. They're just tapping away. The trade's coming out every single day. Attila finds another, trying to save the day, and it's 3v2. Who's going to be able to do it clean? Blaster player standing, headshot through, looking for another 1v1. This is looking a bit dangerous. The bomb's still planted as well. Attila trying to desperately climb around, but no! Clean plays around the corner and kills them all. Comes out of it with a quad. Oh my gosh, Tony.
Yeah, played for the ones there, and that position gives you that advantage there. UOM, unfortunately, we've seen some good team play tonight, Matt, but UOM, that was not it. They needed to swing that one together, not as individual pieces, because that's what Monash will do. 8-5, guns purchased. And for UOM, stack up mid that probably isn't going to be all too important here, because Monash are just sending it straight back to the site that they won the round on.
Absolutely. Sending it straight through. They know where they can manage to exploit the weaknesses. And they are touching that pressure point once again. How kind. I see you, buddy. I see you. Trying to go for a knife. That was cheeky. Not going to succeed this time. I love the thought, though. That was great. Maybe next one. Maybe next one. 9, though, for Monash now. And guns back in the hands of UOM.
Guns back in the hands of UOM. Back like we never left with the AKs. And, well, setting up for a straight up hit over towards the side of the map. Okay, gonna tuck in a position with that M4 smoke there towards dark. And you can see the difference between this T sides here for UOM and Monash. Monash just wasting no time in setting up the play. Already know what they want to do. Al-Qaed's wanted to 2 players here from Monash, and nobody's cleared him yet. Finally taken out by CSJ. Attila drops down off the bridge. What has been smoked and mollied off. Monash, not only do they have the pace, but they've got the util as well. Back geared up, light up. Ooh, the molly forces Attila off, but he able to get that first pick with the help of Bar.
Yeah, good that they are going to be able to work together to find their potential there. Bomb ticking away. Looks like a save is going to be in order for our CTs here. Maybe trying to future-proof their play at the end of the day. Definitely wouldn't hurt to put some or apply some future-proofing to the reserves there. That is for certain, Mr. TwoTap. But we'll see what kind of magic they can try and work through now. Tough times ahead, to be certain. But doesn't mean it has to be the end of days. 3 rounds is all that stands between Monash and progressing in.
Yeah, progressing through. And, well, awaiting the capable hands of whoever UNSW want to verse. It's only stretch a few more rounds. UOM already taking early fights down towards mid and 5+1. Lights up kill once again. Foie gonna get taken out. 5+1. It's just holding W, man. It's looking rough. Winning the gunfights. He's holding PCT spawn. 5+1. Stop, sir. They have families. Sunshine takes out his teammate. Beaver and Chimera are the only ones left. Ooh. And Beaver able to pick up one.
Looked a bit scary for a second there. I thought maybe the spray wouldn't work out. It certainly did in the end, though. 5+1. Finds the shot in the end. Living up to Chimera. Pushing up through main now. One last time. Chimera finds 5+1. Low HP already. Even lower now. Smoke comes out. Chimera thinking about it. Surely they put through something here. They're thinking on it. The times, yeah, no, they've given it. They have given it. Considering the smokes there, it's just too risky. And their economy's in the bin right now. They really need to try and cultivate whatever they can at this stage. Taking Monash to 11 rounds. All they need is to... Oh, no! Oh, that's devastating.
Oh,
Mob goes hunting and finds them. Oh, that is so tough.
Kills him after time too, Matt. That is... Oh, man. The money's not great after that. You can definitely see how that affects the purchase here. They're going to have to force regardless of how little utility they've got. But it's 11-5. Monash 2 away from greatness. I'm waiting RMIT or UNSW in that upper bracket. And for Monash, you feel like they've made a statement here with Sunshine's returning. Definitely feel more in tune. Necro, of course, didn't play too bad a game last game, Matt. Of course, not to doubt Necro, but Sunshine's is just a very capable player, and Monash just looked very well oiled with him in the server. Especially 5+1, putting up some very competent numbers.
Yeah, they've really been stepping up for their team when it counts, and it shows. Al-Qaid, though, going to take out 5+1 there now, so it'll be a 4 versus 3, favouring the CTs for now. T's pondering on pushing into this B side here. CTs have stacked it, though, so could be dangerous times ahead here. Let's see if they're going to have their prayers answered. Down to 3 now, looking a bit better. The patience is going to pay off now. Let's see. We'll do a bit more with it. Beaver, nicely done. Good backup from the T's, though. Take it down to the 2v2. Really start to make the defense much more vulnerable. The CTs are playing off one another, though, and they do get the spot there, and the shot backed up, though, by Mob. I love the backup here. They play off each other instantaneously. So close from Chimera as well. Gonna have to wait things out, though. Time ticking. Almost on for a plant. Tony almost on for a shot.
Yeah, crawling past that one. I was surprised Chimera let him cross back for free. Shots come out. Tagged up Chimera down to 3, but Mob, that's the better angle. Able to find the shot and put Monash at series points. Huge 1v1 to win there, and, well, UOM Monash, I have to say, both admirable team play there. Trading off each other well, and that's why we came down to the 1v1.
That's it. Came down to the 1v1. And it will be Monash to get it done. Let's see just how much further we can take it, though. Chimera, grand start there. Gonna see what else they can do. All the Pro 9 is out, and it's paying off. The gamble from UOM paying dividends here. CSJ.
Oh.
Actually getting shots through the smoke. The CT's too confident, but CSJ didn't realize there was another one there. So they will be the one to bite the dust. I love the last-ditch effort, though, from UOM. It works. Keeps them in the game, and they get a bit more money in the pocket there.
Yeah, keep money in the pocket. Still match point. Monash, there's still money in their pocket. Double P90. PP Bison, XM, no, okay, yeah, Monash having a bit of fun with this one, man. Plenty of money, but shotguns, SMGs.
This is dangerous, because with a buy like that, you'd think that maybe they've stopped taking it so seriously, because they're on series point here.
Still seeing flashes,
be dangerous.
Straight out. Oh man. Oh man. CSJ.
Oh no, Joe.
Oh no, Joe. CSJ in the smoke. Oh, Beaver with a pistol. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, they bought SMGs and shotguns. You're like, alright, they're not taking this seriously. But I still saw set flashes. I still saw a set smoke. They were still trying to hit the site like they were playing the round out. And now they're back to AKs.
Yeah. Maybe just playing it out like that, just for that round. Who knows? Only time will tell, but we are going to jump in to another one now. CT's a good molly to cut off the entrance to the B side here. Attila tries for it. Good shot on the Sunshine's there. Giving a bit more confidence in UOM. Again, Mob getting dinked out. Does try and sneak back there. That's getting a bit higgledy-piggledy. Speaking of, there's kills coming through for both teams. Still advantage UOM for now, but maybe not for long. Peeking into it, Al-Qaid, Peekaboo, I see you. And maybe a kill will be coming through. It sure will. 5+1 finds both. That's the sight. That's huge, Tony.
Well, yeah, huge, but 5+1 extremely low on HP. One good HE could meet that man's tail. Demise clean. Caught in the cross. He can't secure the plant because Blast's just going to wrap around and ooh, plenty of time. So 5+1. He's out of there, mate. Off towards the other side of the map. And now for the unfortunate spot is he has to re-clear an entire bomb site. While the plant goes down towards the back here. Headshot line, I guess, for 5+1. That's all he really needs. He's got an AK, Matt. M4. Full util. And a kit. Doable.
Absolutely doable. We'll see if Fwa can get it done. I love the defensive position being played out by 5+1 here. They got a flash in hand. They're ready to go for it. Tossing it around. Ooh, that's great. Oh, what? Oh my God!
Oh, Lord.
Gee, I can't believe that shot. That is incredible, Tony.
Unreal. Unreal. Gets that through the smoke, man.
Yeah? That's insane. That's exactly what they needed. And they're going to be in it a bit longer. Holy dooly. Well, we've run it back. 5+1's got the Nova. Oh yeah. Love the Nova. We love shots coming through. These are not going to be hitting them though. But Attila is. They've managed to overwhelm. No, not both. Just one this time. CT's looking to relegate things through towards middle. Not looking to mess around with this one. Shot comes out. 5+1. Say hello to an M4. Say goodbye to the Nova. Sad times. I wish it stayed for the whole round. Too bad.
Oh.
But regardless, they do find another kill, Tone.
Yeah, Clean finds Fwa over on that bridge. Chimera's taken out on an early rotate. Without a teammate, Beaver's still a little bit far behind. Sunshine's got the backstab. Perfect position to close it. Monash, 13-8. Once again, playing with their food, maybe, Matt, against UOM. But 2-0 there. Monash cleaning up that last round there. I have to say the Nova I guess kind of paid dividends there for 5+1. He was able to get that quick kill, trade the gun out, and then thus had a good position to take that site.
Makes sense. Makes complete sense, my man. And they will be able to take full advantage of that one. 13-8 going to be the final result there on map 2. Amazing stuff, honestly. And it feels like both maps played out pretty similarly, Tony. Would you agree?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel Monash had more control in that first half this time around, but kind of let it slip a little bit, as to opposed to the last map where it was just back and forth for ages, and Monash were finally able to break away. But Monash, when they're locked in, when they're focused, they look very well oiled there, and I have to say they finally were able to lock it in and close that one out. But I have to give props to UOM. Close games yet again, Matt.
Absolutely. Close games through and through there. TwoTapTony. And I love to see it. That's going to be Monash making their way through further into the playoffs there. So they will be the second choice out of the 2 choices that UNSW have heading into next week. So definitely keen to see which choice they make, I suppose. And yeah, they've got some time to think about that, don't they?
Yeah, they've got quite a bit of time to think about it. UTS or Monash. Who do you pick here if you're UNSW, especially after claiming that seed, especially after watching those games tonight, Matt? Who would you think would be the predicted bracket here?
Ooh, it's a toughie. I reckon they'll pick UTS for some reason. That's just me.
Bit of Sydney rivalry, maybe?
Yeah.
Bit of New South Wales rivalry.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Then we get to see a bit of Melbourne rivalry. Who knows?
Yeah. And then, push towards the final there, or the grand final, is state of origin.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, man. We're cooking.
We just need the soccer ball from Dust 2.
Surely.
Sure.
Hey. I got you a soccer ball for now. You can use this, Tony.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Quite deadly. He's looking angry, man. Are you angry tonight?
He is. Oh, I'm angry. I'm angry.
You reckon UOM's angry? A
little bit.
A little bit?
We'll find out when we
out.
get our interviews cooked up. We'll definitely find out. But, yeah, no, I reckon they probably would be feeling some frustrations, I'd say. Like, by all accounts, they played well. They really played well. Yeah, I'm very curious what they're thinking at the moment.
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do when 5+1's just running around firing off a Storm on the T side. He's just pushed all the way to spawn one round. He's got a 3k for free. It's just like, come on. It's
just confidence, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Just absolute confidence. Speaking of confidence, let's talk to a confident person right now. We got Necro coming in. Welcome in, mate. How you feeling with your team's big win?
Thank you, mate. Oh, feeling a bit pathetic, not gonna lie. My boys played well. There was a bit of trolling towards the end, but we got it done.
I noticed that. I was getting a bit worried when I saw the Novas and stuff coming out. I'm thinking, what's the thought process there?
We tried the trolling out, and clearly we're not made for it. But, we can't all be.
Yeah, they got pretty close. I saw through a few good flashes. They got there. But, of course, Necro, you got to fill in for map number 1 before Sunshines came back. How are you guys feeling after that one? Because it was a very, very close affair at that, that first half, then going into the second. How do you kind of break away and lock back into playing your own game in that situation?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think psychologically, since we didn't have Sunshines, we sort of deluded ourselves into using it as an excuse, even though obviously we really still wanted to win, and we ultimately ended up getting it done. I sort of took a bit of the JKS route, on Ancient. I didn't want to be the reason that we lost, so did a fair bit of practice for a couple of hours beforehand, and ended up paying off.
That's great. Practice makes perfect. That's why they got the statement there. And yeah, I guess now that you guys have taken the victory here, you guys are one of the 2 winning teams tonight. And you may or may not know, but UNSW do have the choice to pick one of our 2 winners to choose who they're going to be facing next week. Now, if you had the choice personally to face off against them or RMIT next week, which one would you prefer?
Oh, 100% UNSW. We need all the practice we can get before versing RMIT. Like, RMIT, they are the best team, I'm just going to say it. And it's going to be it's a tough matchup for anybody, those guys. So yeah, definitely go for UNSW beforehand. Get as much practice in before RMIT. And the rematch with RMIT if we get past UNSW.
It should be a good one. Hopefully, for your sake, UNSW pick you guys. But of course, we'll wait to see who they decide to face down. I want to pick your brain a little bit, Necro, of course. Overpass getting taken out. Dust 2 being added for next season, hopefully. How do you guys feel Dust 2 in terms of your map pool? How does that kind of structure around your team and how you guys like to play?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think Dust 2 would definitely help us in terms of our map pool a bit more than Overpass, for sure. Overpass is like, you know, we can play it, but we choose not to. Like, it's sort of a back-pocketed thing. Like, if we can play it if we have to, but we'd rather play another map, and Dust 2 would definitely suit to our playstyle a bit better.
No, I can definitely understand that, man. And yeah, it's great to see the El Clasico coming back. But I guess, yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to you for coming in and having a chat with us tonight. But congratulations as well, honestly, on the big victory. You guys played really well, and the win is much deserved.
No worries. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Much appreciated. Till next time.
That's it. See you then.
See you,
Have a
mate.
good night, my friend.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to get some insight from one of our players again, Necro, coming in, your super sub, and will be giving us a bit of insight into the team's psyche there. Love to see it, honestly. I just feel like we're getting good vibes all around tonight, Tony. Every one of the players we've talked to, everyone's just so positive. Yeah, just great to see. Win or lose, everyone's having fun.
Yeah, just rocking up. Nothing like playing some...
Vibing with the fellas.
Yeah, vibing with the fellas. Nothing like playing some semi-competitive Counter-Strike with your mates, with your uni mates, or of course, you know, some of these guys have played very serious games of Counter-Strike, so it's good to step away from that, play a little bit more looser style, and of course, hopefully, we'll get to see Monash in full form going into next week.
That's it. No matter who they face up against, you know, whether it's UNSW or RMIT. Who knows? We don't know. We'll find out, though. Once UNSW make that decision there, I'm sure they got plenty of time to do that. But it looks like we do have another interview on its way right now. Welcome in, Chimera.
Greetings, gentlemen. How you doing?
Good.
Absolutely fantastic. Happy days. So, I gotta say, you guys definitely played really, really well in that series there. I really felt like you guys had the potential to take it over the line in both maps. Like, I was really impressed how close it was in the initial stages of both. But what do you feel like, I guess, came unwound towards the later stages?
Yeah, so I mean, on the first map on Ancient, we had a pretty decent T side. I think we put up a 6-6 half. And then we started okay on CT side, but they did a really good job of controlling like A main and also B ramp, so they were taking away a lot of map space from us, and then we just lost some key jewels, and unfortunately the map came undone, but yeah, we did our best. And then on Anubis, kind of similar thing, like we did okay at the start of T half, and then they just started playing really aggressive, and particularly like A main, and then also yeah, just taking a lot of map space, and a little bit difficult to combat that, but we tried.
And of course, I want to pick apart the one round where you saw them flash over A main, but they had shotguns and SMGs that time around. And how do you guys, hearing those shotguns, hearing those SMGs, how do you kind of lock in and kind of check?
Was that one on Anubis?
Yeah, on Anubis.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, like ideally we play at distance from that, but you know. Pace change-ups like that, if they're playing defaults earlier in the round and like just taking map control, as soon as they start rushing, and we're not, you know, if you're not ready to start committing multiple people over towards the site, obviously just like pacing is challenging, but yeah, we did our best.
And that's all you can do at the end of the day. Definitely saw a lot of confidence from you guys, as I said there. And I guess reflecting on the season as a whole, like, how do you feel you guys have gone through the season? Like, are you happy with your season, or do you think maybe there's some room for improvement?
we definitely could have done better. We had some challenging circumstances. Like I think in the second game of the season, we had somebody playing from China with like 120 ping, and a couple of times we've had one of our players playing from an internet cafe because he doesn't have a computer at the moment. So obviously it's a bit challenging when you're not playing on your own setup, and then also like playing with high ping and stuff. So we've had some kind of suboptimal circumstances, but I think next season, once we're a little bit more settled and we've kind of played a little bit more together, we'll put up some better results.
Yeah, hopefully. And of course, I've been asking everyone this question. Overpass out, Dust 2 in. How do you feel about it going into next season?
Personally, I'm not a fan. There's Al-Qaid on our team absolutely despises Overpass, so he's absolutely chuffed. But I quite like Overpass, and I don't know, I feel like Dust is there's only so much tactical gameplay you can really employ on Dust. It's quite spawn-based, and kind of everyone's figured out how to play that map, so there's little room for innovation. So personally, I would have preferred for Overpass to stay in, but it wasn't to be.
Yeah, unfortunately not meant to be there. And, you know, I've personally got some little thoughts on that. I reckon maybe they're just putting Dust 2 in for now until Cash is ready in 2025, and then they'll
possibly
bring that back.
We've been teased some images. I think FM Pome was posting some stuff on Twitter. It looks pretty good. Cash is a good map, so that'll be fun.
Here's hoping, but who knows?
We'll
anyway,
see.
I gotta say, you guys played really well through the season, and I can't wait to see what you guys are going to deliver heading forward. But we do have to say goodbye for now, unfortunately.
No worries.
So
Nice to chat with you boys. Thanks for
thanks so
casting
much
this
for
season.
coming on.
Cheers.
Ciao for now. And yeah, great to get some insight from one of our players once again there, Tony. It's always nice to hear what's going on in the think tank of all of the players, you know, because everyone's got their own perspective on the game.
Yeah, we've got a lot of different perspectives of Dust 2. A lot of teams like, all right, yep, Pug Map, it's back in. And of course, as Chimera said, everybody's worked out how to play Dust 2. It's been in since the game's inception, Matt. And of course, there's only so many ways you can play it before it just kind of becomes second nature at that stage. And, well, unfortunately, Overpass out, Dust 2 in. We'll, of course, see that next season. Hopefully, and maybe we see some innovative strats, but of course, it's Dust 2 at the end of the day.
Yeah, and let's take a look at the bracket now. It looks like we do have confirmation. UTS has been chosen, so looks like I've got the prediction there. There you go. UTS going to be facing off against UNSW, and RMIT will be facing off against Monash. So definitely going to be tough competition next week for both teams. Eager to see how both of them will shape it up, because obviously next week, 6 p.m. RMIT Monash, and at 8 p.m. UNSW UTS.
Yeah, unfortunately for Necro, they have to face RMIT. They don't get their warm-up game, or of course that game to kind of iron out the kinks. They have to take RMIT on head-on going into next week. But yeah, these games should be interesting. UNSW, UTS should be, I feel, a close affair on paper. UTS definitely showed some good form this evening, and hopefully looking to improve on some of their mistakes this week going into next week. Because UNSW definitely one of those teams that will punish those kind of mistakes.
That's right. Definitely going to be punishing mistakes, and I'm sure we'll be seeing all of the good stuff coming through. But you know what other good stuff we got here, Tony? We got a lot of good stuff.
Sponsors?
And I'm going to talk about it. Oh yeah, sponsors! It's that time again. We know them. We love them. And we're going to talk about them right now. First and foremost, a big shout out to AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other needs. Next up, it's the one I'm going to be visiting later this evening, because they're in my pantry. It's Indomie, the noodle partner. Made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will be certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or at indomie.com.au. And last but not least, it is Game On Cancer. charity of choice for the AEL, who fund much needed cancer research projects. For every student sign up, the AEL donates a portion to Game on Cancer. So if you'd like to donate, please head to the AEL's Tiltify campaign page, and you can check them out through the QR code below, Tony.
I definitely will. I've got the QR code ready. Definitely looking to make a donation. Yeah, locked in.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But obviously, a reminder, we will be back next Thursday with RMIT taking on Monash first and foremost, and then UNSW taking on UTS starting from 6 p.m. AEST. Be there. You want to be. And if you want to check out more AEL action, be sure to check out AU Esports League on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. There's plenty of action on its way. But without further ado, Tony, I think that's going to be all from us today. So, goodbye, farewell, and have a good evening.